Hello everybody and welcome to Stationeers. You join me live again today with Elmo. We are going to be playing a little more Stationeers. I'm going to unmute Elmo. Elmo, can you say hi? Hello, hello. Let's see if they can hear Elmo this time around. Hopefully it's working. Could you say something for me real quick?
Yeah, sure. Hello everyone.
Hello, there we
How
go.
are we doing today?
He's audible. He's audible. It worked. Hello, Jeremy van der Voorde. Welcome very much to the stream. I've run a poll in chat. You guys can go ahead and vote on our goals for today, if you decide we have any. Let me switch over to Stationeers already. Let's get this ball rolling. I've been thinking about this series all week, man. I don't know about you, but I'm ready.
Good.
Yeah.
I have to admit I've been working on my own series, but yeah.
Yeah, your Venus one. I saw it. Looks really cool. Hey Poyo, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Let's.
I think you have to invite me because you're not showing up online in Steam.
Ah, yeah. I have to go invisible, otherwise I get like. I made a mistake when I started streaming of just like accepting friend requests. And now I can't remember who are my actual friends and who are the stream people. And now, so whenever I go online playing a game, I get like 30 messages going like, "Oh, when's the next episode?" So I've got to hide myself. There we go. We're in. Okay, he's in. He's alive. You might want to open your helmet. I think you're like on the verge of death. Ah, there we go. And please vent your suit canister into this room. So chat, I know I've got the poll up as to what are we doing right now. Well, we kind of have to sort out hydroponics first because we're gonna die. We don't have to do full self-sufficiency yet. You seem to us to want to do full self-sufficiency though, according to the poll. We'll leave that going for a few more minutes. But yeah, right now we don't have enough carbon dioxide to keep these things alive. Okay, they're not complaining right now, but they were earlier.
Right, so you need CO2.
Yeah, we need lots and lots of CO2.
And you need cooling.
But I have I have some more stuff to show you. So I've did a little tidying, just a little like a little 30 minutes in between streams. Come check. So we got the nice shelves in here, and if you come on outside, I'll show you the good stuff. We've got a lot more storage, and I think your furnace is broken. By the way, I tried to. I don't know what the hell. Like if you look at the output, look at number it's set to. And like the dial is all kinds of messed up. That doesn't look right.
You see, it's all math going on in there, and these pipes are empty, right?
That looks like an integer overflow to me, right?
Well, kinda.
Like, yeah. But in the other direction.
Yeah, it reads the analyzers and then reads off the temperature and pressure, and then there's a lot of math going on there. And what's happening is that it's dividing by 0.
Ah, yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So no empty pipes allowed.
No empty anything allowed, but yeah.
Where did all the gas go?
That
Is it been dumped into the waste tanks?
Probably used up, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, that's an easy fix.
All right, nice. I did a little bit of mining. There's a mining backpack on the shelves there with a ton of stuff in it. So before you go digging, look through that. But I'm going to... Okay, Elmo, you're in charge of hydroponics. I'm gonna start cooking up.
Sure.
I'm gonna start cooking up the rocket and the stuff we need for the rocket. Because we're not going infinite till we have space resources. Amber, hello, welcome to the stream. It hurts you that the charge is upside down, Depoyo? Well, this one's on its side. How does that feel? Probably not great. Yeah, that thing is fully upside down. Have you seen our water bottle fillers? This is gonna punch you straight in the gut if you're upset about the other stuff. These are like fully upside down. But I mean, if anything, that kind of makes more sense, right? Because then like water can pour in up the bottom. Wondering if the game reflect IRL processes, wouldn't the plants produce carbon dioxide through respiration if they're kept in the dark? No. In this game, they just simply take carbon dioxide, turn it into heat and oxygen. Straight one. I think it might not be. I think they strip for every 2 carbon dioxide, they produce 1 oxygen. Or something like that. Or maybe the other way around. But it's yeah, it's not. There's no cellular respiration going on here. It's all very loosely simulated. What was I going to do? Okay, let's start off with some steel frames, so we don't get lost in the sauce. Okay, so Elmo, to fix your furnace, what did you have to do? Just put some.
Just stick some ice in there, and then this pipe here needs to be hot again. So I'm just combusting this fuel in here.
Right. So you just turn. What's the auto ignition temperature with the heater?
This is nitrous oxide fuel, so 50 degrees.
Okay, 50 C.
Yeah.
Ah, nice.
But it's probably easier to just disconnect this one.
Oh, that's spiked the temperature fast. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, that went up
Problem
quick.
is,
Oh, that's our external. Wait, hold on. Why is our external temperature 40 degrees Celsius?
It's daytime.
Oh, look, this mod is impressive. A little solar heating.
There we go. Now it's combusting.
Now it's cooking. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Very nice.
Then just some more fuel in there and should be good.
And you're going for like a 50-50 ratio, right? Roughly.
Well, I'm kind of just sticking ice in until...
Okay. It's not all that precise. I get it.
No.
Okay, cool.
So this furnace setup, is my baby, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've done many things in Stationaries, but the furnace is the thing I put most love into. Problem right here is that we don't really have a good atmospheric stay system behind it.
No, it's kind of janky. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of janky. So
well, chat's pretty split on what we should do today. There's a mixture. I put 3 options, right? Which was hydroponics, atmospherics, or launch a rocket, and it's almost a 3-way split. There's like 1 or 2 extra votes for hydroponics, but it's pretty tight. Hey, Knee Cruncher, I'm not reading that, but welcome to the stream. Raymond, hi! Look at all the tiny miles. I know, I'm in the corner. Hello. I'm a teeny tiny man. And this time I don't have my channel logo covering my face for 3.5 hours, so we grow, we move. We're all improving here, every day. Right. By the way, Elmo, I haven't run this past you yet, I might as well do it now. I was thinking, once I finish my Europa series, I think I might just hand these live streams over to my editor and say, make a series. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, sure.
You will, of course, be tagged in all things. If that's something you care about. But it's, as long as you're okay with that. So then, don't worry if you can't catch the live streams, boys and girls. You'll be able to catch it in post. Because I had some questions on my Discord. They were like, hey, I want to catch it, but I don't want to, like, sit through a single session of 3.5 hours. And my initial response was, you can just pause the video and come back to it later. But that didn't go down very well. So we're going to make it into serialized episodes, 1 a day. But we need a bit of backlog first. Yeah, it'll be a couple weeks. My Europa series is not close to finished yet.
Right.
Yeah. I still want to I want to play around with the rockets a bit more. Oh, I have a question for you, Mr. Developer. I installed your mod, right? And then when attempting to disable it to play on a different save, it was still functional. So I've been polluting Europa quite badly in my playthrough. I can't seem to turn the thing off.
Yeah, well, the mod loader doesn't really care about, if you enable or disable it in
right, I forgot about the third-party one. Yeah, that's what it is.
So
I live with it now. Or I remove the files. Yeah.
You unsubscribe on disc, on Workshop if you're using it that way. But...
Okay, understood. Nah, it's fine. It's unless you're actively trying to make a difference, it doesn't make much of a difference.
Yeah, exactly. You kind of have to try.
Yeah, no, it's a time investment for sure. Good morning / good afternoon. Hey, Marcus, it is evening for both Elmo and I. It's 19:09 for me. 7:09. Elmo, you're the same time frame, right? We've been through this.
Yeah. Was actually a bit confused this week because we turned our clocks ahead or back something during this.
For the harvest season, which is so relevant these days. It's important to keep that tradition going. I'm like South Africa's got a lot of things that are not going well for it, but man, we do not have daylight savings, and that's a blessing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
At least we got that going for us. Sheets, steel sheets. There we go. All right, I'm putting down a little platform because I think we should make some big old honkin' gas tanks.
Yeah.
to fuel these
Well,
rockets.
yeah, you can do that.
Yeah. I think just one for, and I'm not. Look, this is basically vacuum, right? So I'm not too worried about doing the insulated ones, if that's okay. I'm just gonna do the cheap
Yeah, sure.
regular tanks because we'll need 10. And then we can just do a gigantic oxide volatile setup, and then we'll put an ice mining module on the rocket, and then it'll fuel itself from its mining.
Right.
Yeah, no, it's pretty nifty. I use Kazo Evil's auto mining script, and it's fantastic, man. It just works. It just works. Let's weld in some sheets here. You survived the wet party bus? I did, Marcus. I'm surprised you saw that. For those of you who don't know, it was my cousin's bachelor party on Saturday. And for the first time in probably, I want to say like 3.5 months, it rained in South Africa. and so we were on this party bus, which was open top, right? Which was supposed to be this like fun get around town kind of thing, and we were just soaked, man. It was so rough. Yeah, it was an experience for sure. And it was one of those like classic dude parties. So there was so he was in like a tutu, like a pink tutu, and no shirt, just shivering in the cold. Sure, he had a great time, all things considered. Yeah. Not my style, I'll be honest. Swap that for that. You know, we should probably also do, and this is just like it's like a nice to have, but maybe it's time to think about a recycler, because we did accidentally make 3 sets of glasses in the last episode, which we probably don't need.
Recycler is,
This is
down the line, I think.
always good to have. Well, tell you what, I'll make the fuel tanks, and then we could just run the combustion centrifuge right away. Then it all just works.
Yeah, sure.
Have you ever used them, the combustion ones?
No.
Oh, they're so cool. They're so much fun. It's you basically just like set fire to a giant steel drum and then it spins around in a huge circle. Because like one combustion centrifuge on O2 and volatiles is worth 5 of the powered ones, and it uses like no electricity. And it uses basically no fuel either, which is the crazy part. And whereas one combustion centrifuge running on nitrous and volatiles is worth 18 regular centrifuges, and it uses like no power. It's insanely efficient. And you just run it at a 50-50 ratio. That's the ideal. Okay, I need a few more frames, and then we start making some tanks. Frame.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of old-fashioned when it comes to mining and stuff. I like to mine. I like.
You just like going out there and doing a little digging.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. I've got like full-blown adult onset ADHD, I think. and so like 2 minutes of mining, and I'm bored. I need a. But then the 45 minutes to set up one deep drill to mine what you could have mined in like 35 seconds, that's gameplay for me. That's the good stuff.
Yeah.
Show me, yeah. Show me a kit tank, please. There we go.
My biggest problem with both the resource rocket and deep miner is that I can't choose what I want. I just get.
Yeah, you just get stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. You end up with like tons of stuff you don't need and not enough of the stuff you do need.
Yeah, that's right. And the same for the deep miners. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you have to set up like silos and logistics for storing stuff and.
My plan, and listen, let me run this by you. Let me know what you think. My plan was literally just to dump it into this crater we built our base on. We just throw all the ores down there, and then we just pick up what we want.
I mean, that's a plan.
I mean, like early on, right? And then we can do it properly later. But I mean, we've got the storage bin right there. Might as well use it. One thing we also are desperately in need of, Elmo, is steel. Is the thing working?
Yes, thing's working.
Thing is working. Okay, cool.
I mean,
iron.
it's not finished, but it's working.
Okay, cool. Then we just need to go get some iron. I'll go do that. An iron run. Oh, and I think I have enough right here. I do. So I can set it on for steel.
Yep.
Is this on?
Oh yeah.
What's this?
Just had the screen is disconnected. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Take your time.
There was a small fire.
Oh well, no. Actually, forget this. I'll just use the regular one. It's just steel. Easy enough. I will. Do you have any volatiles? Oh, it's working. Oh, okay. So fast. There we go. Steel. Put you on. One. Thankfully, you didn't get your hair wet. Rude. All we do is provide free, enjoyable content for you, chat, and you just mock us. You sit there on your high horse and you laugh. You point and you laugh. Elma, have you got yourself a mining backpack yet?
Yeah, I have one.
Okay,
but,
that stuff right there. That's the future, man. You can just stick it in the shelf.
I've never seen anyone use a mining backpack as a backpack.
No, I use them as a little pocket to put all the stuff in. But my favorite trick is if you load it fully with the correct ratio of ores, you can smelt the whole backpack into one kind of alloy in one go. So like if you put everything in there as like iron and coal in the correct ratios, you can do the whole backpack in one go. It doesn't actually consume the backpack itself as part of the recipe. It destroys it though. But then you get the... What's nice for me is you don't have to wait for the ore to load in. So it shaves off like... You can make like 1400 steel so much. Yeah, it processes the whole thing immediately. Like it's insanely fast.
Wow.
Yeah. It's maybe twice as fast as doing it without the backpack. I'm gonna pay a little cost of business, you know. It's like six iron to build one, but that's pretty cheap. Oh, so where should I put these tanks?
How many tanks did you need?
I need 5 more.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're out of copper, so.
I think I'm out of copper in the bag too. Gotta go digging.
Okay, I'll get some copper.
Can I? Before I need your design assistance here. So I think we should put the rocket out back behind the base, like over here. So we'll because it's a 3x3, so we can stick it like out here, and then we can put the tanks where you're standing now.
Put the rocket down here.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea. I love that. Okay, then where should we? Then we should put the tanks lower down, right? Like down one level. We can dig a tunnel. To fuel it. Yeah, I'll put them down here. Oh, Elmo, this is genius. Okay, hold on. I need more frames. This is a good plan. I like this. Crater base. Okay. You keep cooking. No, you said we need copper. Yeah. Okay. In the meantime, we can make some. We need 2 ice crushers, which is going to be copper, of course. How about some chutes? We can make chutes.
I'll go get some copper.
Okay, cool. You got any iron in you? You do. You do now. We're gonna need like 1 billion chutes, so let's make some of those. And again, we don't have to bother with insulated pipes, right, for the fuels, because like it's 0 kPa.
Nah, not for storage and stuff. No.
Okay, cool.
I did the insulated tanks on the furnace, but that's mostly because that's
a lot of temperature. Yeah. This is not gonna move much. Okay, kit pipe. So how are your terraforming efforts going? Let's have a quick check-in. We haven't done much yet. We're currently at 1 Pascal of pressure, so big changes. This is after 11 days of gameplay. It is. Don't worry about the temperature, that goes up and down with the sun. We're currently looking at about 0.5 millimoles of oxygen, 0.6 millimoles of nitrogen. Majority gas here is CO2 at 35%, which is 0.2 centimoles. So basically nothing. It's basically a vacuum. Like on an industrial scale, this would be about that. But this is about vacuum, right? We're gonna have to. That's why we want the rockets, is because they just produce resources infinitely, very fast. So without them, it's going to be kind of impossible to do this. You could do it just by hand mining, but like you probably don't value your time very highly. If you wouldn't want to do that, I don't think.
You can generate the gases as well without the rocket.
Yes, you could. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to do a lot of just like run a bunch of gas powered generators or whatever, just running dirty. I'm telling you, man, gas centrifuges. We just have 1 million of them linked up to. Indeed, not much atmosphere here. No, sir. This is going to be, if we finish this within 3 months, I'd be surprised, to be honest. But we're just hanging out, right? We're seeing if it's possible.
Yeah.
So come along for the ride, and maybe we'll do it. Who knows? Because Kazo Evil's probably like 300 days into his, and he's
200.
200 days,
yeah.
And he's only just started making a dent. But he's also one dude, one very competent dude, but he's just one dude, and he's also starting with an atmosphere. We get to tailor make ours from scratch, which is a much different.
Yeah.
And we're only going for survivability, which means 20 kilopascals, right? And it mostly just has to be oxygen, to be honest.
Sure.
I feel like if we can open our helmets on the moon, we've won. You know?
So when I made like all the math and stuff, I asked a few other players that that I have gotten to know, and asked them like, what kind of like time scale would you like for this type of project? And they all said like, they at least like 100 hours.
Yeah, I think that's a good metric. Anything less than that, it wouldn't feel like a proper achievement, right? No, I agree with their sentiment there. Did you get some copper? Oh, you champion. I'm stolen it already. I'm sorry. Gone. It's mine now. I need pressure regulators. Okay, we're definitely going to want overpressure valves for this thing, because we're going to overproduce fairly quickly. Not right now, but I'm doing future proofing. It's going to require vents. But let's finish up the tanks first. Tank. T-A-N-K. Tank. Good tank.
So there we have a full tool belt of copper mining belts.
Very nice, dude.
Just stick it in here.
Yeah, stick. That's what that's for. Easy alloy access.
Let's see if this airlock works now.
One more tank, and then you can take the steel from here. 20 kPa is not much. It is when the volume is about... What did you say, Elmo? It was like 7 million times the volume of this room? Or something like that?
12
billion times the volume of that room. We're going to need a lot of goddamn gas.
7 million times of that room is about correct, yeah.
Okay. It's going to be an insane achievement if we can pull this off.
Technically, it's around 100 million liters.
Okay, and that room is a lot less than that.
Yeah.
It's kind of difficult for to conceptualize of that scale.
Yeah.
It'll be really interesting to see.
I mean, even still, 100 million liters is, a tiny bit compared to what it would realistically be, right?
Yes.
Realistically, it would be,
so much more. Yeah, infinitely more.
But realistically, you would never be able to do anything, right?
On the moon. Well, I mean, I think you'd probably lose it all just to solar wind before you could even generate anything.
I think technically the moon actually has an atmosphere.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but
super it's thin, right?
And it's only a few inches off the ground as well, in any real density. I remember watching a Scott Manley video about that at some point.
Right, did you empty this?
Hey, Calypso, you're not dead. Congratulations. That's my girlfriend. She had bronchitis last week. What were you saying, Elmo? Sorry.
Did you need any of the steel there? But,
I've stolen literally all, as much as I need. Don't worry. I just need some frames for the for the foundation here.
I'm just putting on some pipes.
Okay, cool. Oh, and I found a reason to make the level 2 auto lathe. It prints everything a hell of a lot faster, almost twice as, because this is so goddamn slow. In fact, honestly, I think I might even make us a second electro printer just to print the rocket stuff, because they each take 5 minutes. It's a real holdup. I've learned all these lessons from the Europa playthrough. By the way,
so in my
yeah, go ahead.
I was saying in my Venus world, the one I'm currently working on.
Yes.
I have this workshop, right, with all the printers on, and every time I go into there, I'll have a look around, and I have everything just piled up, and if I see like the frame pile be starting to shrink, I'll just grab 200-300 steel and just
just throw it in.
Just tell the autolet to just use all of this for frames. So
how much time are you spending mining for that series in between cuts? Like a lot.
Well, I mean,
well, with the sensor lenses, it's pretty quick. But I mean, even
with the sensor lenses, and the thing is, on Venus, all the ores are super dense.
That's true.
It's everywhere.
That's
I mean,
true.
you just dive into the ground and you get everything.
Yeah, the moon's a bit more spread out.
Yeah.
I guess that's a balance thing, right? Because you can't spend that much time outside on Venus.
Well, maybe that's the reason.
They just kind of did it for fun. Yeah.
Well, the technical reason to why it's so dense is just because the bedrock is just 2 frames below the ground.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I had no idea it was that shallow.
It's
that's crazy.
On Vulcan and Venus is that shallow. So that's the technical reason why it's so dense, because there's so much less area to spawn it in.
Jeez, I'll say. That's crazy, man. I genuinely did not know it was that shallow. Chat, why don't you tell me, huh? Yeah, my ass was like, oh no, I don't want to go on Venus, so I'd have to dig for hours. That's how I remember running a poll before I started this most recent series, and it was basically just saying, do you want to see me die on Venus? Yes or no? and the overwhelming majority was yes, and I was like, screw you all, you're not getting that. So I picked Europa. Because I don't think that with my skill set at that point, I don't think I would have made it a week. Like, I would have been dead.
So, not to spoil it, but I made it 70 days, 70 in-game days on the starting resources.
Hell
like
yeah,
the starting oxygen and the starting water.
But that's without the food and nutrition mod installed,
No,
right?
Yeah, without the mod, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because on vanilla, what difficulty level?
Stationaries.
Oh, that's really impressive then. How'd you stretch it that far?
Well, there's a trick here and there.
Pure skill, sir. That's all. Simple as. Yeah.
Well, there's
simply just built different over there in Norway.
Now, there's some things that it's very super counterintuitive, but so hydration, your water bar, kind of, it goes down faster if you're hot, which makes sense.
Yes, yeah.
But it also means it goes down slower if you're cold. So you set your suit temperature to be
just freeze
0 degrees. Yeah. So you run around on Venus freezing yourself.
Oh, I love the image of that. Just like a sulfuric acid hellscape, and you're just freezing your nuts off. That's amazing. Oh, station news, man. The gift that keeps on giving.
So yeah. And then I'm using the health as a resource. Like I'm not taking a sip of water until I'm like less than 10% health left.
Because as long as you're above 0, you regen, right? That's the
yeah.
See, that's an exploit I've used before, but usually in between cuts on my recordings, just because like I'm too lazy to go and get the water.
I wouldn't necessarily call it an exploit, but sure.
Yeah, it's not, is it? Actually, it's more just like it's a feature. It's a feature. Yeah.
Well, I would argue that like how long would you survive if you just open your helmet right now outside?
Probably about 65 seconds, I imagine.
Right.
Yeah.
So if they wanted to kill you faster, they totally could, right?
Yes. Yeah.
But they give you like, I don't know, 20 minutes without water.
Yeah.
Why shouldn't I use it?
That's true. That's true. It's in the game.
Yeah.
It's in the game.
It's not like it's exploiting something that they clearly gave you that much.
No, like it's built. It's literally built into the framework.
Yeah.
I take your point. I hear you. Let's run a passageway through here. I've always been a big believer in using the game's mechanics against it, though. It's always a lot of fun. Like I used to play a lot of Bannerlord, like Mountain Blade, on this channel, and there was this one exploit you could do where if you were sieging a castle and you had like, let's say the enemy had like 500 troops and you had like 10 dudes, if you just stood slightly to the left of their range, they just would stand there and let you shoot them. And because the map would have, the siege maps all had like infinitely respawning ammo, you could just single-handedly like take out 400 people with like 10 dudes. It was ridiculous. And as long as your soldiers were, at least as long as one of your guys was still alive and out of sight, they wouldn't attack because they were waiting for the attack. The AI would like bug out. So, dude, it was amazing.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
That's exactly. I caught some flack for that one when I used it in a video. They were like, "Oh no, this isn't an honorable way to fight," and I'm like, "My brother in Christ, please go outside and touch some grass." Like you are talking nonsense right now. Oh man. All right, I'm gonna go waste more steel on this vanity project. Don't mind me. Do you want? Hold on, Elmo. Design meeting. Come on down real quick. I'm gonna get some stairs going down here. But I wanted to get your input on our tunnel. Are we doing natural floors and walls, or should we frame it? Come on down. Right through here.
Well, I wouldn't frame it before you have to.
Okay. I mean, not just for resources, for aesthetics.
Yeah,
I think
no,
just
this looks cool.
Yeah. We don't even need the frame path. I might run one just to route the pipes through, or maybe along the side.
Yeah,
that would look cool too.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. But do you think we should get a separate fuel tank, or do we just mix and then burn from the line? The pipes can store enough, right?
We can just mix. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Speaking of which, let me make a mixer. Iron, copper.
And we need double sets of these machines.
Yeah, agreed. I think that's the next project, actually, after I'm done playing around here.
So I made a few hydroponics, atmospherics.
Yeah, please,
over here.
Continue.
So
keep cooking.
Yeah, I'm not using all of them, so if you need any, then
I will need...
just sitting there.
I'll need one to filter out the nitrogen. So I guess we can set up a little nitrogen tank here as well.
Yeah, so currently the thing I'm setting up here is just to feed some CO2 into the base.
Okay.
And control temperature and stuff.
Yeah, because the volatile ice is just volatiles, right? There's nothing else in it. But oxide
Nothing
has
else.
nitrogen.
Yeah.
Mixed in, yeah. Okay. Then they're with the sauce. Alright, and then just for spacing, we'll have a frame here, here, here. And then we'll put the launch side over there. Okay. Gonna look good. Weld this up. Okay, nice. Is the moon going to become green? And Elmo, have you been able to crack the code on that one yet? Quite literally.
No.
Okay. No, so it won't change texture yet. But that is planned, I think.
Well, yeah, sure.
It's okay. pending masters of program success, it might happen.
I mean, you could say it's planned, but you could also say that I don't really have time to look into it.
Yeah. But so that's not currently a feature. To answer your question, over you. Jupiter would have been nice. Yeah. A little bit. It would
be awesome.
Yeah. I kind of liked the idea of a blank canvas though. That's why this series was. It sounded like a cool idea to me,
Yeah, about it, like making it green and stuff. I thought of not making it like a function of the atmosphere, but a function of plants breathing outside. So when you have when you have plants breathing, doing a regular breath out in the world atmosphere, then that will very slowly turn the ground green.
Yes, yeah, I like that. I like that idea. is the soil texture or coloration, is that a variable you can modify?
I can modify it. Yeah.
Okay.
But
yeah.
the question is if I can save it.
Yeah, in between sessions. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see the issue. I had a for the first time in my life, I was grateful for Mark Zuckerberg very briefly yesterday, because WhatsApp saves the session token in between login attempts. So like my editor's phone got stolen, or
Right.
got damaged or something, but he could still log into his WhatsApp to talk to me because it doesn't check with if the phone is still active.
Yeah.
Each web browser session, which is thank God. Otherwise, that would have been such a hassle. And that's so that like Facebook can, monitor you even when your phone isn't functional. But I'll take the trade-off on this one, I guess. Tear this down. Yeah, that looks better. There we go. Just like that. Okay, now we gotta put down the mixer. Good, just there. Looks good. You want to move this up a bit more. Now it's all coming together down here. For those of you wondering why I'm bothering with this, you can't really run the rocket until you've got a proper fuel setup. It's not very sensible. So I'm getting that done so we can do the other things.
Right.
And then we'll want an overflow valve, but I'm thinking now that we probably don't want to be venting volatiles into this atmosphere, ever. To be completely honest.
Probably not a good idea now.
No. So what do we do with them if we end up with... Because this rocket's going to just keep producing forever and ever. And it will eventually have too much, So what do we do with them?
You store it.
I could just build another tank. Yeah, okay, cool.
Well, yeah. Or you start converting it.
Yeah, we could just burn it. Any excess could just go get burnt.
Pretty much.
Are there any plants that... I've never really gotten into the more advanced plants. Are there any plants that consume volatiles?
No.
Okay. I remember there was a DLC species pack, right? That they breathe volatiles or something? Was that a...
Correct.
That's vaguely ringing a
the
bell.
cerulean. Yeah,
Yes,
they breathe
yes.
it.
Yeah.
But if you want to get rid of like excess volatiles, then you burn it with nitrous oxide.
Yes,
and
because you don't
creates,
get pollutants. Yeah.
Right. That creates CO2 and nitrogen, and then the CO2 you can feed to plants if you don't want the CO2.
Okay. Okay, so this will be our... This will be the oxide tank. That'll be volatiles. So we're going to want a... This is going to have to run off atmospherics then. Yeah. Hello, chat. Welcome to all the new viewers. How are you all doing today? Chat, let's get a little question from you. Have any of you watching played Stationeers? And if so, how much Stationeers do you find yourself playing on an average gaming weekend? Steel. Where is the steel, Elmo?
I think we have used all the steel.
Why is
There
the
is no
steel
steel.
always gone?
I'm actually looking at the same problem.
I am actually, I realize, out of jetpack fuel as well. Awkward. Is this tank line pressurized? I guess I could just spit out like 2,000 degree jetpack fumes. That's an option for sure. I'll need a canister. I have a pressure regulator already. Yeah.
But yeah, so we need basically a few radiators kind of quick.
Okay.
Because the plants are dying.
Is it too hot in
because
there?
of lack. We lack CO2.
Okay, cool. And radiators is gold and steel, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I will get on the steel. You get on the gold.
So we need the steel.
Just need to throw this down quickly so I can
gold we have.
fly.
Looks like. Let's see.
Can you just print me one pipe quickly?
Pipe.
Oh shit! I'm also out of filters. We can save those. That's like 5 iron each.
I don't think you get anything when they're empty.
I think you get 1 iron back. I'm pretty sure. Because like I
That's
know
not
even with the spent, it's not much, no. But in volume, Elmo, in volume, it adds up. In the on the Europa one, I remember I definitely got something back for running them through. Can't remember exactly how much. Yeah, let's just. I'm just gonna set up a temporary jetpack refueler off of the waistline. Really not ideal, but it'll at least let us fly.
Do you need any filters, CO2 filters?
I do. I need 2, please.
Yeah.
I know, dead. We might actually be able to make mediums. I think we've got enough Constantine. We don't have any silver, though.
Well, it's 3 regulars there, so enjoy.
Okay. Thank you. thank you. Where's that labeler? There. These regular tanks can take like 8,000 megapascals, right? Before they explode? Or kilopascals? I want to say yes.
Yeah, 8. Well, 10, I think.
Okay, so 8 safe.
8 is safe, at least. I know that much.
Jetpack critical.
All right, there we go. This is working. If you want 1,000 degree jetpack fuel, you now have access to it. Maniac Lila, you play too much Stationeers? No such thing. Disbelief. It's your first time watching Stationeers. Really? Oh, you're in for a treat. It's a wonderful game. It's got a bit of a learning cliff associated with it. It's not an easy game to pick up at all, but it is if you get yourself into it, it is a good one. In fact, I'd say that the devs could probably do with an update to the tutorials. They are very out of date.
Some of us learn to play the game without tutorials.
Okay, Mr. Big Man over here. Not everybody's got a damn engineering degree or whatever the hell he's doing. My dumbass was sitting there with like law textbook in one hand and a very confused face on the other, and just going, "Who the fuck made this?" I was so confused. Elmo, I'm gonna get like just a silly amount of steel. I'll get a little batch to come get you started, and then I'm gonna go get just like genuinely a silly amount. Okay, make us like 3,800 one time.
Oh, no.
What?
Oh, okay. Airlock kind of broke.
Ah, shit.
And then both doors were open for a second.
This is going great. Alright, we'll start over here. Alright, Chad, I hope you like the sight of mining, because you're seeing nothing but this for the next, 15 minutes. Give me sensor lenses. Put those on. Actually, let me not mine close to the base. It'll make it look ugly. Go out for a bit.
I think you need to fix the airlock again. But...
Oh, what's wrong with it? Oh, do I need to come and reset it?
Yeah, something like that.
Before I get too far away.
It's not too multiplayer happy.
Yeah, it gets stuck between states. I don't know what the cause is. It is very annoying. Active vent. There we go. Sorted. Done. Yeah, it had unassigned the sensor and the vent. On my screen, both doors are closed, though.
Yeah, now both are closed.
Oh, okay. As I was mining, do we need copper while I'm out here?
I did like 500 earlier.
Okay, that'll hold us off for a little bit. I'm literally gonna go get iron and coal.
Yeah, we need steel.
Thank God for level 2 mining drill, man. I'd actually go mad. You're also playing the Terra mod? Really, Maniac? Any tips? Any suggestions? How have you been finding it? You've literally got the dev on stream right now. Feel free to file your complaints. We'll get back to you in 6 to 10 business days.
I mean, I would love to hear some feedback. A lot of people have played it. I think it's like the most subscribed to mod on the workshop now.
Really? Oh, that's a really cool title to hold. Congrats, man. That's awesome.
It's the most subscribed mod that's actually, you know, a mod and not just a XML tuning.
Yes. I had a similar, but not quite to the same degree. But so RimWorld lets you make like start scenarios, and a few years back I did a lone survivor playthrough, and that was before the devs implemented the naked brutality mode, which is exactly what I'd made, which is where you start off with absolutely nothing, you have no technology researched, it's just like a really rough start. And that scenario became the most subscribed scenario for like 3 weeks. that was a good feeling. It's not like modding based. It's just, you know, you just define some in-game parameters and then go.
Yeah.
But like it was very cool feeling for a humble lad to find. In fact, Chad, if you've ever played RimWorld Naked Brutality, or at least the mod before it was in the game, it was probably my version. There were a lot of copycat ones afterwards, but you can go back and look at it. And then I think I did a wave survival one as well, which also was #1 on the workshop for a little bit. That was back in the ancient days, like Alpha 18. Have you ever played RimWorld?
Me no.
It's like a colony simulator game. It's
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about it. I want to try it at some point. But
listen,
you know,
man, my professional opinion, like literally as my job, that shit is a war crime simulator. So if that's your speed, then go for it. But it's definitely the devs have made some. They've definitely taken off the brakes. You can kind of just do whatever the hell you want, and that's a bad mix when it comes to like teenagers on Reddit.
Yeah.
The shit you see posted there is worrying. Elmo, can I ask you a favor? While you're at base,
Sure.
could you please print me up a couple of large wireless battery cells? Just because my sensor lenses keep dying, and I'm having to swap in all my tool batteries because for some reason I'm running this on a small one. It might need steel.
Wireless, yeah.
Yeah. Does it?
Battery. Wireless big. It needs steel, yeah.
Okay, cool. Never mind. Oh, and now my drill is dead. Oh god. It also needs a battery. All right, hold on. I came prepared. Arc welder, you now run the drill. There we go. Yeah, I use the wireless batteries just because it takes away that having to like the constant swapping. I used to like it. It was kind of meditative, like having to swap batteries out. But now I'm just like, When I discovered the wireless ones, they're not as good. They don't have the same charge capacity, not even close. But they work, you know. They're good for if you're doing like a lot of short burst stuff. When you're not away from the base for too long. I will say this though, the small wireless batteries are completely pointless for anything other than like your drill and your tablet or your angle grinder. Like don't bother with them. They hold nothing. Because those tools you only really use, you know, at your base.
Yeah.
Alright, how much steel have I got here? I have currently got, what's that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 1,200 steel in a backpack. I think I'll do another backpack, then I'll head home. Because we are going to need a disgusting amount. I liked your suggestion of just do it in like terms of ingots, not like number of frames or something.
Yeah.
Elmo, do we have the resources to start printing up another set of printers?
Maybe.
Because that's
I don't think we seriously need it.
Okay, are you sure? Because that might be handy.
I feel bad for you mining so much though.
No, don't stress about it, man. I'm having fun. In a surprising turn of events, I don't hate it. I think it's because it's for a goal, you know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna fill these damn backpacks. And there go the sensor lenses. Never mind, I hate it. I hate everything. It's horrible.
Well, the good news is that I have wireless big batteries ready for you when I get back.
Marry me.
They'll even be charged.
Oh my goodness, I'm like actually very close to the base. I don't know why I was making such a big deal out of this. You're trying to play along with Kyle's Maniac? Interesting. Are you also doing the Mars terraforming? Because yeah, his series is really, really cool. I don't know, I struggle to play games now without feeling like I should be working. I've sort of ruined it for myself a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally see your point.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Like, it's,
Yeah. It feels like I can't really play stationers. Like, I had this dilemma a few months now because I just want to play the game.
Yeah, but you also like your head's like make a series. You should. This is a
Yeah.
recording. Why aren't you recording? Yeah.
Yeah.
No. And you say you're not a content creator. You've clearly caught the poison.
Totally.
Swap this out. Okay. Have a look at the speed in which this is all processing. That's the backpack that's gone in there. You look behind you.
Oh, sorry.
You can see the speed at which it processes. It's so much faster, and you'll see
Yeah.
that it doesn't pause to let in the next ore.
Yeah.
It genuinely shaves off. If you're doing this much, this is like saving you 3 or 4 minutes of your human lifespan. Like it's a meaningful amount. I see it open the tray. Then close
Yeah,
it
it's
again.
because for a second the ratio was
was just right.
correct
Yeah,
was still.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess it lined up with the tick as well, like the check tick.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, it'll do 1,200 in a go. What I've set it up for.
But do you notice how efficient the furnace is now?
Oh, it's so good. This is the best furnace script I've seen. Have you put it on the workshop yet?
Yeah.
Oh,
That
okay.
thing is old.
I must look into it because Basil's one is sufficient, but it's he is. Listen, Albert, the dream for me for this series would be that the rockets come in, they bring in the ores, and then we have a furnace setup that can call the ores it needs to make the goods. So like we don't have to like feed them in, you know, like full
Sure.
automation. That would be
Yeah,
really cool.
I have a script for that as well.
There you go. Okay. The man's
I
ready.
mean, obviously, why wouldn't I?
Maniac says he's tried on Mimus, but power is really bad there, and you don't know how to get the the generator working. Yeah, the way I did power on Mimus was by cheesing the wind turbine, not the steam turbine mechanics. If you just set a high pressure and low pressure vent on opposite ends of a really long tunnel, and you put turbines between it, you just create free power. Like it's like fuck thermodynamics. You just genuinely make as much power as you could ever want. It's a little bit silly. Alright, Elmo, here is 1,000 steel. Ready for you. I'm just going to... Does this thing have an iron setting? Or just like a regular ingot setting?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, it does. There we go. I'm just going to run through a bunch of iron. Because we're pretty low on that too. And voila. Ah, so slow. And also you got a new save on the moon. Damn, Maniac. Look, all I'll say is this, man. If you're trying to do the terraforming thing, you kind of got to have to pick a project and then just stick through with it. Because if you keep restarting, you're never going to finish. It is a monumental task. Like if you put 15 hours into the early game, see it through. Because it's gonna you're gonna have to put the same 15 hours in no matter where you are. Use for the coal gen for power. Well, I don't think that's a bad idea, right? Because you're dumping some CO2 into the atmosphere you can use later. You're just gonna want to have to deal with the X. My advice, man, you stick your portable filter the portable scrubber, right next to your coal generator and just let it start scrubbing out that pollutant from the get-go. Because that works on proximity. Alright, and there's a bit more steel. Keep us topped up.
Perfect.
Perfect. I'm going to ram 500 grams of steel into this hydraulic pipe bender because I need another tank. Alright, man, I'm going to get back to my my setup.
Yeah, I'll do more mining.
Okay, please and thank you. That would be deeply appreciated. Are you going to use these wireless batteries? You should.
Yeah, I probably should. I'm running with small batteries in my glasses and stuff.
I've got everything I need. Take those two. On the left. There's a couple big ones. Yeah. They charge themselves on the floor. Battery. Society has moved past the need for battery chargers. Okay, I'm telling you. Slap down a small tank right over here. This will just be for nitrogen for the moment. We'll put a big one later. Okay. Then I need one of those atmospheric kits. It is nice not having to think about storms.
Yeah, that's the best thing about moving. Not thinking about storms.
Oh.
I have to, when on my Venus world, I have to think about that like everywhere. Like.
I mean, I can imagine. And the storms there are like crazy, right? They'll just
they
destroy your solar panels in like 2 runs. Like, it's madness.
And, yeah, can never leave anything like just outside, right?
You can't pollute. You can't just litter. The damn cops coming over and telling you to move your car. It's so annoying. Oh, I see you built the medium radiators. Okay, cool. Do you know by any chance what's the equivalent number of small ones to a medium radiator?
I'm.
At a guess.
Don't really know.
Oh, okay.
About the same volume, I think.
Wait, there's coal on the moon, says Umbayu. Dude, you didn't know about the moon dinosaurs? Wow, look at this guy. Man, someone slept during school, huh? Bro, the moon swamps. It's like grade 2. We all learn about the moon swamps. This will be oxygen. Okay, looking good. And then this will need a pressure relief. I don't mind dumping nitrogen into the atmosphere. That should be completely fine. Elmo, for a pressure relief valve, I use back pressure regulators, right?
Yeah, that's usually the best. Yeah.
Back pressure, and then we can probably dump oxygen into the air as well. That's not going to be a problem.
No. I mean, at this point, you're not gonna have a pristine atmosphere.
No.
You're gonna end up with a little bit of everything, but it's gonna be so.
It's about trace amounts versus like volume, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Okay. I'm doing I'm getting into good habits, because as we scale up, we're gonna have to take them with us. Pipes can survive. Regular pipes can survive 40 kilopascals, right? Megapascals? 60 kilo or megapascals? Megapascals. Yeah. So that would be 60,000 no. 60,000 pascals? No.
60,000 kilopascals.
60,000. And the filters work in kilopascals, right? The regulators. Sorry, my memory is terrible on this. Okay.
Everything is in kilopascals.
Okay, cool. I'm just trying to work out what I need to set these to. Okay, so then I think like a good vent over pressure would be like 55. Like store as much as we can. A little bit.
Yeah, but the back pressure can only do.
Oh, it's slow. Yeah, that's true.
Well, it has a maximum setting of 20,000.
Okay, so that's the limit then. Cool.
Yeah.
Soviet. C'est la vie. Where's my labeler? Are you at the base by any chance?
Yeah, I'm behind the.
Could you print me? And I keep asking you to print me stuff. Could you please print me a Could you please print me a set of filters, nitrogen filters?
Sure. Filter.
Let's just see if we can push this over. It went to 20,265. That's the maximum amount.
Yeah.
Cool. So that's what it's going to be then. Alright. And that's just going to make sure that if this overpressurizes chat, we don't accidentally blow up. It'll just spit out the atmosphere. And I can't put it any higher. Yeah, okay. And then fuel mixture, it's 66 to 1. Or 6633, right? For oxide high volatiles. H2O.
If they have the same temperature.
They will be from ice, so it'll be the same temperature, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So this is going to set mixture 1, which is going to be volatiles. 66. And I guess we'll just run a bit oxygen rich. Input 1, 66, which is volatiles. Alright, I need to spray paint all this so that it's a bit more obvious what I'm doing. Volatiles red, nitrogen green, oxygen white. You okay with that?
Nitrogen black.
Nitrogen black. Okay, cool.
You see, there's like always discussions about what color.
Yeah,
is
what color is gas? Is the
gas.
colorless gas? Yeah,
But
exactly.
the answer is already baked into the game.
But nitrogen's green in your jetpack, isn't it?
Well, sorta. I guess, but
where's your
the
answer coming from? Is it the filters?
the filters.
The filters. Look at this guy.
Nitrogen oxide is green.
Did you print those nitrogen filters by any chance?
Yeah, they are in the filtration unit.
Oh, look at this guy. Thank you. Then I just need some ice crushers. Ice. No, look, the ice crushers are not going to be able to keep up with the volume forever. We'll have to build like a gas melting room like cows did. But we can get away with this for the start. We'll just put a big old chute network behind it.
Yeah, I loved seeing cows making the ice melting room because back in the days before we had the ice crusher.
That was the
That's
only way to do
exactly
it.
what.
Yep.
That's well, yeah, the only way to do it. If, first thing you made on base was usually the gas melting room.
I was after watching your Venus series. I saw you talking about your the cooler stack, like the air conditioner stack, and I was like,
yeah,
I need to go watch that atmospherics video. It's time because it looks so useful. Take this. By the way, guys, if you haven't watched Elmo's Stationeers tutorials and you want to get into the game or you're new to the game, his channel is the perfect place to go. Elmotrix, same as in the title. It's a fantastic resource. I learned a lot from his videos early on and later on.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Because I don't really see myself as doing like beginner stuff.
No, but that's the thing is like it's the game's like modular enough, I guess is the word. That learning the more advanced stuff, you can work it back. That's what I was doing.
I see.
Yeah. Because like for me, the biggest hurdle was like the game puts you in, and then you've just got like 100 tools, and you're like, okay, well, which ones go together? And just watching someone who knows how to play, putting the tools they like to put together, is like you're like, oh, okay, fair enough. So I can link tanks, and then nice little trick is I can put a pressure valve on it to stop it exploding. Because like you don't even know the pressure valve exists unless you've seen someone make one, right? Like there's no itemized list when you open the game. It's like, hey, by the way, this is what you need to do. So that was a stumbling block for me at first. And so like having the more advanced tutorials was nice because it was like, okay, so that's how those things interact.
Speaking of. So I've said before that I got this game when it was first weekend. I think it was on early access.
Yeah.
And back then, well, first of all, you had a lot less tools then, but there was no YouTuber to watch.
No,
so
I was thinking about that. It must have been hell.
I have a really funny story because me and a friend we built our first base, right?
Yeah.
Just regular shack you would expect, right, with an airlock, and we figured that out. And then was like, okay, so the furnace, right? We have to make the furnace. And we, in all our wisdom, built the furnace inside.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Inside the base, right?
Yeah.
And again, we didn't have ice crushers. So how do you get the volatiles ice and oxide ice into the furnace, right?
Right, yeah. What was the solution?
Well, the solution we came up with was just dumping the ices into the room and then using an active vent to suck it up. But now we suddenly have
got a fuel-rich atmosphere.
Fuel-rich atmosphere, and then igniting the furnace inside.
That sounds safe to me. I don't know what you're complaining about. That sounds like a pretty standard South African industry. Alright, let's run some ice.
But,
hold
yeah,
on, chat.
for
I'm
me-
the big stupid. This ice crusher should be over here. Ah, fuck it. We'll just run more chutes. It's fine. Whatever. Iron's cheap. Solving my problems is nothing. Okay. Well, I mean, my first furnace experience in this game, I didn't know there was a pressure limit. Like, I saw the gauge going up, and then it got into the red at like 45, and I was like, it's probably fine. It just keeps going up, and it's not exploding. Maybe they don't have explosions modeled. And then about I think I was away mining, and I just saw like a piece of a window arcing across the sky from about 300 meters away, and I was like, oh, turns out they've modeled explosions in this one. That was quite a surprise. Let's get this. Okay, we are soon to have gas fuel mixture, my man.
Great.
Just need to put down the last little bits and pieces here. Cable coil. Right, and then a million billion chutes. What color do you use for mixed gases, out of interest?
Orange, typically. Well,
Orange, okay.
or pink in some cases.
I always just did yellow because that way you don't have to repaint them. Because most of the pipes you run are going to be mixed, right? Like, that's just my lazy. What? Okay, let's put our cards on the table. All right, give me your gas colors. Start at the top. So let's go with volatiles.
Sure.
What do you
Volatiles
make?
red.
Red. Okay, agreed. Sure.
Yeah. So oxygen is white.
Deal. Yeah, I'm in.
So I always
Here it
operate
starts.
with
Here we go. Here comes
fuel
the
mix.
sandbag. Yeah.
Fuel mix being pink because you're mixing red and white.
Ah, okay. Not orange like the game suggests.
Right. So the game suggests orange. Correct. Yeah. But
Let's see. So somewhere already we are deviating from the gospel here. All right. Yeah. What next? What other blasphemies do you have in store for us today?
No.
Nitrogen.
That's only
you said
blasphemy, I think.
black,
Yeah, nitrogen
right?
is black.
Nitrogen's black.
Nitrous oxide is green.
See, I have them the other way around. Just
And
simply
then
because the jetpacks
CO2 gray.
got the stuff in it. Okay, CO2. Yeah, CO2 grays. That makes sense. Gray or khaki for me, depending on because it feels like a dirty gas, you know. I don't know why. Gray or khaki. Gray's good. And then what was the? And then atmospheric mix, like for your base. Do you have a color for that? If you ever bother with it.
No, well, not really. But I'm not too strict on like color stuff. I usually just. Now that I have the network painter as well, it's so easy to switch colors.
I have that installed, by the way, so we've got access to it. Yeah, that's on this save. We've got network painter. It wasn't last stream, but it is now. Okay, I left the labeler up top, but I think this is good. As a power saving measure, I wonder if it's worth putting a slot reader on these ice crushers so they only turn on when there's something in them. Now, probably the logic probably takes more power than they do, right? Not actually sure on that one.
Sorry, what was the question?
Just wondering, like, does the logic... So if I were to put a slot reader and a writer on each of those ice crushers, so it only turns on when there's something in it, would that use more power than just leaving it on? That's the question.
I don't think they use much power, it's just idling.
I think they 10... the ice crushers, you mean? I think it's up by 5 watts, yeah. That's pretty chill.
Ice crusher, 10 watts, yeah.
10 watts, okay. And you know what?
So
I might as well make one for the nitrice while I'm here. Right. How's the hydroponics revamp coming along?
I mean, the plants aren't dying.
I'll take it. That sounds good.
But they're not growing especially well.
Yeah, they're pretty CO2 hungry. Let me go and dump my waste tank in there.
Yeah. So right now, there is no airlock. But here we go.
Okay. I see. It's got an error. What's wrong with it?
Well, I think the pressure currently is a bit low.
It says they're growing
There's-
poorly. They are at least moving.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your food at? Out of interest.
100.
Oh, really? Okay, so it still hasn't moved. All right, so
Yeah, no.
that actually doesn't work. Okay, I'm at 36. Well, that's good. That means we only have to feed one of us. That's Hey,
I think
it's
it might
working.
be. Yeah, it might be because I don't have the mod installed, the hunger nutrition mod.
So it must be client side then. Okay.
Yeah, but weirdly enough, my hydration works just fine.
Oh, so that's going down slowly as well.
Yeah.
Ah.
No, I think it works as it's supposed to.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Like in vanilla, you mean?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
wonder
yeah,
what stopped
like
you.
in vanilla.
That is strange.
Yeah, no, I don't have any mods on right now when I'm playing with you, because my
Let's test.
typical mod set is really weird.
Let's test something. Let's see if Network Painter works. Try and paint a cable. Yep, that works
Wow.
for me. Okay, cool. So that's server side, I guess. We're learning here.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Stefan, how you doing? Check
I
your
made a
staging
mod
before
once.
launch? Never. Don't tell me how to play this game. Okay. Sorry, brother. What was that?
No, I said I made the mods, but even I'm surprised that worked.
Elmo, I'm trying to get really clever with this. Nitrice produces nitrous and nitrogen, nothing else, right?
Yeah.
And oxide produces oxygen
Nitrogen.
and nitrous. Oxygen and nitrogen. Yes.
Yeah.
So I can put nitrogen, I can put oxide and nitrice through the same crusher, as long as we filter intelligently here. So all the nitrogen needs to go into that tank. That's fine. And then we need another
Nitrogen.
filter for nitrous. The nitrogen
So
goes
you
in
want?
here,
Yeah.
and then nitrous will go down here, just so we have access to it.
Sure.
So wait, I need another atmospheric. Well, I need it. My brain's frying here. I need to move some pipes, I think. And also move that tank back one.
Here.
You got pipes?
No, I got atmospherics.
Oh, okay, yeah. Throw it down.
And yeah, I
beaucoup.
actually do have pipes.
Okay, so how are we gonna do this? So they're gonna have to be daisy chained. We can't do them in parallel. Oh, we have to be in parallel. They
Feature.
can't be in series. What I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's pick this up. Yeah, I got a lot of flack in my Europa series for having them in series. People were mad. They're like, your base is gonna explode. And then the funniest part is that something did eventually explode, which was the gas mixer, because I left it on without a pressure overflow valve.
yeah.
And I came back home and the window was missing. I was like, shit, that's a reload. Whoops. Okay, so you
Yeah,
are going to.
it's not stationaries without some fires and explosions.
Nah, it wouldn't be the same game. Okay, filtration. So you run. I've always done them in series. So in parallel, you run the output back into the input line, right? That's
You run the waste
yeah,
back.
waste back into the input line.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. And then I need another one. Filtration. Put this one over there so we can fit the cables. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, are you at the base?
Yeah.
2 nitrous filters, s'il vous plaît. Oh, chat. Big news. I'm officially French A1.1 qualified as of this morning. Thank you. Please hold your applause. I am now. Thank you. This is the equivalent of a 5-year-old child speaking. So, big moves over here, people. Big moves. Yeah. It's the first step. A1.2 will be in another month and a half. It's a pretty accelerated program. B1 is considered competency, like business competent. So I've still got a long road ahead, but we're getting there. Bravo, thank you. Stefan, what did you miss? Very little, to be honest. I dug a hole. I mined up about 14,000 seal, and then we started putting down tanks and atmospherics. You're only... Oh, we've only been going for what? Like, holy shit, it's been an hour? This game saps your life.
Yeah.
Oh my word, it's been an hour and 15 minutes. Okay, there's my nitrous, thank you. I love this delivery system. Just yeet it onto the floor. This is solid. Yeah. There's the nitrogen. Very nice. Wait, no, this isn't going to work. I need another one for oxygen. Well, yeah, because like, because I'm so used to doing them in series, I always just use the waste output to like, it's like I filter like 2 gases. One goes out the waste, but that doesn't work. Like, I'll need one for each gas type.
One for each, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so this one would be oxygen. Do we have more pipes?
No, but I can make some.
Please and thank you. You can throw them down here. And then if you could throw me down 4 pipe meters, just like the manual ones. Yes. And you know what? We have an extra atmospherics. I'm gonna set up a safety net here. I'm going to filter for volatiles, so please 2 volatiles filters as well, and then any waste gas just gets dumped. Just in case we put the wrong ice in here, so we don't screw up our tanks.
Air tank low.
I think that's clever. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Yeah, so 2 volatiles filters, 2 oxygen filters, and a bunch of pipes. Special delivery. Okay, and I will start wiring. Congrats, thank you, thank you. You must have heard of the French colonization of the moon, Amber. I don't know how I missed that, but that's quite a that's quite a thought, isn't it? Need to decide where we're going to bring down power as well. Pipes everywhere? Yeah, we'll put down some floor grating at some point. It'll look great, okay? It'll look lovely.
That's the trick, right? Just
yep,
hide
just hide it all. You bury it deep, where no one will ever see it. That's the largely unemployed way. Chat, actually, out of interest, do you guys play any Dwarf Fortress? You guys want to see some Dwarf Fortress on this channel? Because I've been getting into the Steam version again, and I'm loving it, man. At the same time, maybe I shouldn't offer, because I'm going to poison another game for myself. I can't have fun with. Okay. Elmo? Delivery's taking too long. Are you here? Okay. Coming up for wires. I need to print some. Honestly, man, do you know what we should be doing? We should be printing rocket parts while we are doing all this other stuff. Because they take...
Do we have everything for it?
No, we need stellite. Do we have the resources to make it? So we'll need, I'll tell you right now, we need 100 grams of Inconel, 100 grams of astraloy, 100 grams of stellite, 300 grams of electrum. Those are the alloys we'll need. And then some Invar and Constantin. I can't remember the exact numbers.
Okay.
Yeah, but so it's astraloy and stellite. That's probably the next thing to really cook up.
And the furnace is ready, but do we have...
No, I think we'll have to go mining.
What do you need?
So stellite is silicon, cobalt, and I want to say silver. Check the wiki. And we have enough Inconel. I don't think we'll need more. Because you don't need that much. But yeah, you need 100 astraloy and 100 stellite at least, and then I think like 50 Inconel to make a rocket. Well, to make the rocket in the configuration I make it, which will be two ice miners. Sorry, 1 ice miner, 1 ore miner, and then a silo, a fuel tank, an engine, and an automation module, and 2 couplings. That's right.
Told you I never made a rocket before, right?
Yeah, this will be cool. I think you're gonna enjoy the. Man, they're actually like comically easy to set up. They're just expensive.
Let's get this out on a tray.
Hey, thank you so much for the subscription, Tom Camp. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream, bud. Are you here? Don't want to waste time making tutorial videos. You can instead just enjoy yourself playing games. Aw, thank you. Playthrough sure, don't really need tutorials. Okay. Actually, congrats on the French diploma, even though it's like on par with a 5-year-old. Still impressive. You know, chat, we were joking a few streams ago about how hard it is to read sarcasm. It wasn't that hard that time. No, I'm kidding. I think that was genuine. Thank you. Alright. More cable. And more honestly, just more everything. So do the aircons still work how they used to, Elmo? Do they just, like, delete heat with power? Because they used to be super jank. Okay, how does it work now?
It transfers heat to the waste pipe, is the short story.
Okay. So do you have to have a medium in it, like a gas?
Yeah.
Alright, and that's what you've got hooked up to these radiators. I see. Alright.
Yeah, that setup is super janky, but it works.
Yeah. What temperature is it out of? My tablet's dead because it doesn't have a wireless battery. God. Slowly. It's negative 110 C. I'd say it's working. That's the hot side, huh? Damn. Dude. Alright, so you're trying to maintain... What's the temperature you're trying to go for? 30 C? Okay.
Yeah.
Can I nudge that down to 28? Because the plants don't like 30. That's the...
Like 30?
No, that's the point they start growing poorly now. Like 30 degrees on the dot is where the... I think that's the trigger, in my experience. We need copper. Do I have copper?
I'm out mining, so I can grab some copper.
I've got 100 here, but yeah, we will need more. Lots of cabling in the future. And then we need another... do I want an APC? No, I'm not going to be doing logic on this, so a transformer will be fine. Just a regular old transformer. Oh, look at that. It needs copper. Who would have thought? Okay. Here we go. Oh yeah, and the transformers don't take solder either. That's nice. Pop that out. Okay, and then you make me some heavy cable coils, and we will run a line down there. Yeah, it is probably time to start thinking about some more power as well. We are running the red line here.
Yeah, I've noticed that as well.
I could just tap down some basic solar, like the static ones.
I mean...
They do pretty well on the moon.
I mean...
Oh, but we've already got the tracking set up. Yeah, we might as well just put
Yeah, we already got the logic stuff, and there's no
Okay.
storm here, so...
No, that's true. Let me just put down like another 10 frames, and then we'll expand from there. Let's do that. That is good thinking, sir. And I guess you can have a frame now. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, that'll sort us out for a while. What do you need to make the larger batteries? I forget. Stellite.
Like the station... Yeah,
the
stationary
station
ones?
batteries. Yeah. The stellite. I think so. Then get enough for maybe 200 grams. I have 150 cobalt, by the way, on me. So if you need that, I've got it.
Yeah, I mind more.
Okay, cool.
I got another.
Honestly,
I got another
we're gonna use it all.
150.
We're gonna use it all. I wouldn't stress. I will drop you my backpack. It's this one, Elmer. I think. It's one of these two. That's this one.
That's empty.
There you go. This one. Okay. Got a ton of stuff
Sure.
in there. And there's also this one, which has even more crap in it. So, go ham.
Sure.
Sure. And then we need to drop this. Give me all of this. What are we out of here? You need more gold. Well, that's one thing we have plenty of. Keep making me heavy coils.
You needed cover? I can,
Yeah, just on the floor. Usual.
Shuck, still in here.
I love building things at scale. Just, I don't know. Always feels so much better. Right, oxygen and volatiles filters as well, before I forget. Oxygen. Fine. Don't worry about all the trash on the floor, chat, okay? Calm down. I will sort it out in between streams, as is tradition. And you will make volatiles. There we go. Look, I'll admit...
The floor is there for storing.
Exactly. It's a little chaotic, but it's part of the process, alright? You wouldn't understand. It's...
Floor is the biggest shelf you have.
Exactly, and the atmosphere is our gas tank, alright? So stop coming at us here. We've got everything we need. Mother Nature provides. Yeah, me too. Alright, our atmospherics down here are ready to rock. We just need to feed it power and ice. That's all we're missing. But I will fix the power before I plug this in, because we are really running low.
Right.
I guess I'll bring in some juice. I'll put some stairs. We'll do a staircase here, 1, 2 levels. We can run the juice down the sides, so we can put it over here for now. Let's see. Make some stairs. Nope, sorry. Stairs. Stairs are like insanely expensive. Yeah, 59. What the hell?
Yeah.
Steel frames is a lot cheaper, but all about the aesthetics on the moon. And they print slow. We're gonna need a lot more lockers if we're gonna fit all this crap. Stairs go down 1 square, right? There's not a...
Yeah, just one.
Power
Yeah.
Just
low.
one, okay, cool.
I mean, if you want more, you can do elevators.
Nah, it's really fine. Like, we'll probably actually will want it. If we're gonna go create a base, we will want a vertical shaft, but we're getting distracted. Rockets launch tonight. I'm beginning to believe that less and less with every passing minute. The crazy thing is, like, if we pivot to it right now, we will get to it. But we do need... I mean, they're not going to launch without the... Oh, we actually need... Oh, Jesus. I need 1, 2, 3. I'll take a turn here, so we'll need another couple frames, and then... Yeah, okay, cool. I need more stairs. Just keep making stairs. I think we're out of iron. Like regular ingot iron. No, there we go. There's some on the shelf. Look that up. Now we're out of iron. Chat, what are your thoughts on rockets? Do we push for him, or do we keep going down the path we're on? Looking more into getting the base in a stable place. What do you guys want to see? Because really, this is for you. You know. What's your goals in life? Just for the looks. Okay. We're gonna run power down. Oh well, we haven't got power to run down. Right, I'm supposed to be doing this. Okay, Elmo, I've laid out the cable for 15 more solar panels. We just need to make them.
Nice.
Then as we have them, we can just add them to the pile, and it'll just kick on.
Solar panel.
Yeah, heavy. Oh, not the heavy, the other
Go.
ones. Yeah, we don't need heavy ones. Do the heavies produce more power, or do they genuinely just survive storms better?
Yes, the rise storms.
Oh, okay, cool.
Right, so at least 10. How many did you say? 15?
15, but we can do 10, yeah. Oh shit, I'm out of
Let's
oxygen. We also
Yeah,
still
it's,
need... We'll need another 35-ish heavy cable, and then about 100 cable to finish the wiring.
There's a bit warm in there right now, but
Oh, yeah, it's a little toasty. I noticed that.
I'm working on it.
Okay, I believe in you. I am going to pick
Hopefully
up these potatoes before they explode. We have
Are they ready?
seeds. We have some fern seeds. We have potatoes. Not potato seeds, but I just picked up the regular potatoes just so we don't lose them.
Yeah,
That's not
yeah,
ready.
it's cooling down, so it's getting there, but
Yeah, it's at 52C. What was the temperature spike from? Was that furnace gas?
Well, yeah, kinda. So
That's okay. Nothing's actually dying yet. Don't worry.
yeah, so the problem is filling like CO2 in there
Yeah.
because the CO2 source is
Hot.
yeah, hot. Yeah,
We're at 3.4%, which is fine. That's about where we want it to be anyway. That
You
is
wanna
on a
slap
pressure
up another
regulator,
ring?
right? Your vents. Because we're already at
What?
100 kilopascals in here.
I don't have a pressure on the base yet. No.
Okay. That might be the next important step.
Yeah.
Before we blow the lid.
That's the next important one.
Yeah.
But first, not burn everything.
Yes,
down.
yes. First cold, then pressure. And cooling it down will drop the pressure, so 2 birds.
Yeah.
Cable coil heavy, please. More copper, you say? Always. That's all. You never. No one ever asks how you're doing. They just say, "Where's the copper?" It's honestly, man. The society. All right. Power. Elmo, have you got regular cable? I'm flat out.
I have some. Yeah.
Okay, could you just try and wire in the data to these
Yep.
first 3 panels, just so at least they get started? I'll get the glass.
I have the glass.
Oh, you have the glass. Okay, cool. And then we literally just need 2 more heavy cable. Ah, Senate, thank you for the hydration. Appreciate it. Elmo, drink some water. You're part of the team now. Nobody's allowed to be thirsty on this channel. Yeah.
This is where I didn't come prepared.
Yeah. Amateur hour. Yeah. Oh, I see. So do you have to manually crank them with the correct orientation?
Yeah, to the correct orientation. Yeah, and then logic takes it from there.
Is that just so you don't have to deal with the horizontal tracking? Just the vertical?
Yeah, kinda.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, make me more regular cable. Okay. Let's run some cable for the transformer down here. So where do we want this power to come in? Honestly, right here would work just fine. We could do it live. Up here. Takes a turn. Then I guess we wiggle it down. Gonna need a lot more cables. That's the problem with building a big base.
Yeah.
Takes
Tell me about it.
everything. You know, yeah, you know. Just everything takes so much space. So if that's there, and I think I want to. We'll put walls in here at some point. Now the walls will have to go here. That actually needs to move over and come down there. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's. Yeah, we'll want just like regular walls over here just for aesthetic purposes at some point. So this power can come in. Take a right there. Come in on this line. Yeah. Just wrong way around. Just there.
We're down to 44 degrees in the base now, so
Hey, it's working pretty quickly actually.
yeah.
Are the plants dead yet?
No.
No, they're fine.
I mean, the plants that's still left here looks fine.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I haven't planted anything that I picked up, but I'd save that for when it's a reasonable temperature. All right, cool, man. Our atmospherics is actually ready. Everything's primed. It just needs meters, and we don't want to let nitrous into the atmosphere, so that can just get blown up when it's time. And we just need cables. Yeah, okay. Make some more heavy cable. Nice. That's actually pretty major progress. Once that's ready, then I'll print up the rocket parts. Is what I would say if we hadn't just run out of electricity. Where's that coal? I plugged in the generator for a reason.
Right.
There we go.
Didn't we make a lot more solar panels?
We made 3.
3.
Then it ran out, yeah. I just need a bit more heavy cable, but then we can switch back over.
Yeah, make cable. I'm all out of cable as well, so.
Here's regular. We'll keep you going. Here's some more. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no, Elmo, it was a stack of 30.
You see, that's why we don't have furnaces around.
No, that's well, that's that's a lesson learned. Yeah, for sure. The joys of station. Thank you, Couch Potato, for playing a car crash sound effect in that exact moment. Appreciate you guys tremendously. I need to move this generator. This no longer makes any sense. Being here.
Why? It's fine.
No, I need to move. I need to run the output side of the battery down.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yes.
We just put this somewhere else because I need to do this. Oh, thank you for playing another car crash sound effect. I'm glad you've got so many channel points saved up. It's so loud, man. I wish you could hear it. It's so loud. Also, hi. Welcome to the stream. Couch Potato is one of my main mods.
Right.
Thank you for hanging out, gamer.
You know, I kind of forget we're streaming.
Yeah. I've got such a friendly wit. I know it's so easy. No, there are currently 17 people hanging out. Hey guys. Well, I think we peaked at 58 last time. But that was because it was like, oh my god, Elmo's live. The world had to see. These are the diehard gamers who are here for the long haul.
Yeah.
Also, chat, I don't know. I think my chat's broken. I haven't seen any new messages in a while, or we're just very boring. Oh no, there has been a lot of chats. I'm so sorry. My chat had crashed. Holy shit. Try to set a base first, rocket later, so you don't get swamped with stuff the rockets bring. Yes. Okay, Stefan, that is a very sane advice. Thank you. You want to annoy the bald one, you spend follicles earned via viewing streams regularly or donating to the Landlord Countermeasure Fund to spend them on sounds. Thank you very much for the plug, Senate. Voulez-vous parler français? Avez-vous, Monsieur Miles? Oui! Oh, how do you say thank you? Merci, monsieur! Voulez-vous parler français? Let me start. Je m'appelle Miles. Ça s'écrit M-I-L-U-S. J'ai 29 ans. How do you say I have a gigantic cock? That's the next step. That's all the basic introductions you need. That'll get you far on the continent, let me tell you. I need to plug in. Honestly, oh, I see you put the I was going to say I'm going to put the generator where one of the solar panels goes. I see we are like-minded men. Okay, here we go. Turn that on. All right, there is. In fact, I'm going to stick some shoots on that. Nah, that's overkill. There's 100 coal chilling in the locker. If we run out of juice again.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Thank you, Senate. The sound effects make these streams a lot more chaotic than they would be otherwise. There's a lot of them. That was my first foray into trying to stream properly. Was like getting a little soundboard going.
Right.
And I think, honestly, I think it must be the single most annoying thing imaginable for the people who just watch the YouTube videos.
Let's get this out on a tray.
Hey, Rally08, thank you so much for the subscription. Appreciate it. Please, guys, if you haven't, please head over to Elmo's channel and give him some love as well. He's doing a really cool Stationeer's Venus playthrough right now. So it's definitely worth your time. You'll find links to his channel in the description.
Well, if you're into stationaries.
If you're into Stationeers. Oh, and we're also definitely not watching Tarkov Unlocked. Thanks, chat, mods, again, for pinging me and telling me that the timers are wrong. Fuck, dude. Like, I have said there's this auto moderation feature with Streamlabs, right? Where you you can set up like timed automatic posts that'll like a bot will come and post in your chat, and it's useful for things like, oh, maybe you're running merch, maybe you've got a rule set for the playthrough and you just want to keep reminding people what they're watching. I have never once in 7 years set it up correctly. It is always wrong. Like, it is always for the wrong game. It's tradition at this point, to be honest.
Right.
Yeah, it was currently posting for my Tarkov streams, which is absolutely not what we're playing right now. Okay, Miles, say ennemi bit. Okay, thank you. Moi c'est bit. C'est un ennemi. Thank you very much. I'm guessing you don't pronounce the T, right? Because there's no E afterwards, so B? Is that more like it? Dude, I'm parling the Francais right now. They're not ready. I'm busy plugging Baldy, that's why you got like 8 of us. Listen! I know. Yeah, there's a joke in my community that every one of my streams is just blue. And that's because I tend to just mod anyone who wants it. So it's kind of chaotic over here. I do not run a tight ship at all. But we have fun, right, guys? Right? You say yes or I don't feed you tonight. All right. I'll close up the mod hole for good. They'll never find you. We probably need about like 2,500 watts for the atmospherics, if that. Well, how much does each kit take? Atmos
kits are expensive, but it's just only iron, copper, and gold.
Oh no, sorry. I mean, how many watts should I assign to the transformer? We've got 4 Atmos kits and 3 regulators.
4,900.
Oh, just do the full way.
Yeah.
Oh, because it only uses as much as it
right
as it needs. Yeah. Okay.
You're a beta male, Sonic.
You don't feed us anyways? Oh, you do pronounce the T? Oh my god. E isn't I, it's E. Oh, okay. Ennemi. I see. Listen, don't come here and tell me how to pronounce French shit. Alright? You know how you pronounce French words? You look at it and you squint your eyes real tight and you just pronounce the letters you can still see. Alright, that is the only rule that actually applies to your god-awful language, okay? I'm now a 1.1 certified. I can say these things. Afrikaans isn't much better. You kind of just get some, like, phlegm in the back of your throat, and then you just gargle it. Just go like... like, repeatedly. That's just... That's how you pronounce 95% of Afrikaans words.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, Dutch is fairly similar right here. My French ancestors are turning in their graves. Good. All right, I got 5 of them buried out back. All right, I'll add one more if you keep this up. Okay, we have power, presumably.
Brother, this guy stinks!
We got power, presumably, to the atmospherics. Yes, Elmo, the lights are on, baby. Woo! All right, let's run some ice through and see if I've broken anything. Or rather, rephrase. Let's see where I've broken things. I need. I guess, I mean, since we got our tanks down there, we might as well just do most of our atmospherics, other than this little janky setup down there as well. We can just do the full spread. Alright, but it is time for you to start printing a landing pad. Get on this. No, it's called a launch pad. We want to do the opposite of land. Invar Incanel. We have it. Okay, cool. We can get the landing pad cooking. Launch
So yeah, do you need any ingots and stuff?
Okay, we will need stellite if we haven't made it, and we will need astraloy if we haven't made it. And then a lot of electrum, like just so much electrum.
So the next time you go through the top here, would you set the furnace, because the hash display doesn't work for me.
Okay, sure. What should I set to first? Stellite. Probably the
stellite,
first one.
sure.
Yeah, we'll need stellite first. Because the astraloy is for the navigation units and for the silo. But that's the last things we build in. Well, some of the last things we. Okay, you are going to be stellite. There we go. It's set, and the pressure's not moving though.
No, it's because it's off. I keep turning it off. Yeah,
Oh,
keep
there
it
we
off.
go. No, I was just checking. Sorry, I was making sure that wasn't another bug.
It's because last time I told you a furnace needs an atmosphere, right?
Yes, yes. Otherwise, it loses heat. Yeah.
Yeah. So we don't have an atmosphere around it yet.
No, we don't have an
So
atmosphere anywhere.
Well, true. But yeah, as long as you keep it off, it doesn't try to fight the energy loss.
Ah, okay. Otherwise, the script is
When
trying to
you-
compensate, and it'll burn fuel. I
Yeah.
understand. Okay.
And
All right.
constantly draws fuel, right?
Okay. Okay, I follow.
So I just
No,
keep it off
keep
just
it
to
off.
save some fuel.
That's wise. I'm on board.
It's pretty fast working anyway, so
Yeah. That's a fantastic script, man. Belzia's one it's okay, but it takes a while to get up to temp. Especially for things like Incanel. It takes forever to get the pressure temperature compact right.
So
it's possible
I don't
to
know
do
if
with
you've
ice. Yeah?
I don't know if you've seen that, but I think in August I did a video where I showcased not only my furnace but a few different furnaces.
Yeah, Furnace Expo 2022 or whatever
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
called. Yeah. I did see that.
But yeah, I made bar cells there, and one thing though that really surprised me is how well it works if you take into consideration that it has no clue what's in the pipes. Like,
Oh,
at
really?
all.
Oh, because there's no
There's
data
no-
sensors. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
It's
there's
just
no
running off what
sensor
the
on it.
furnace says. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of running blind, and if you take that into consideration, it's actually surprisingly well.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. No
So-
deep miner yet. Not yet, Marcus. We're going straight for the rocket, homie. We've got two hands. We don't really need the deep miner. The rocket's just a better version of it anyway. All right. We will also going to need electronic parts in order to make this thing, which are a real pain in the ass to make. Copper, Elmo.
Yeah, I have tons of copper. I can
We will
go on.
need more copper and iron. Actually, weirdly enough, just like plain iron.
Sure.
I can get in there.
Iron. Do you need it right now, or?
It'll be needed right now. Well, not like immediately, but soon.
Then I'll grab some iron.
Okay, thank you. All right, chat. We're putting down the launch pad. Elmo wants it over here, so over here it goes. What Elmo wants, Elmo gets. We'll run the fuel and stuff in this corner. I think that makes the most sense. Stick it right over here.
Now it sounds like I'm like dictating here.
No. It's actually quite refreshing not having to think.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at it, you know. I like that. It's nice to have the help. Give me one of these. One of those. There we go. Your French has improved since Minecraft, although there's still room for improvement. Yeah. Okay. I'll be the equivalent of a 6-year-old by next month. You guys are not ready. In 32 months, I'll be my approximate. Sorry, wait, 22 months. I forgot how old I was. I'll be my approximate age. This time, 2025, baby. I'm in. Okay. Rocket's gonna look great. You get it going. You need my 25 steel sheets. That's exactly how many I have. Voila. 8 electronic parts. Okay. Yeah, the most annoying part, I mean, because, like, obviously making the rocket components is time-consuming. But it's, you know, it's just time. The electronic parts are the most annoying part of this entire recipe. And it's just because you barely use them in anything else.
Yeah.
And so if you overproduce them, you're just stuck with a bunch of, like, useless boxes.
True.
Listen, I built like 9 rockets over the past 3 days of practicing for my Europa series. I'm losing my mind with these things. But I know exactly what to not do, so that's been learned. All right, modular rocket engine up next, which will require stellite.
Stellite, yeah. Silver, silicon, cobalt.
Excuse me.
Nice.
Yeah, man, you're right.
I swallowed a whole cup of water down the wrong pipe.
Ooh.
1 second, I'm gonna go cough outside. I'll be right back.
Okay.
My goodness.
Well, I guess it's just you and me then, chat. So how's everyone doing? I'm bad at this streaming thing.
Oh. Jesus, I nearly died. Ugh.
Yeah, it sounded like it.
Sorry, my man was really choking on water. Yep, that's right, Jeremy. Oh, I was drowning there. Okay, engine. Oh, Lord. I took like a full swig of water and then breathed it in. That was, that was a bad time. Okay. The stream must go on. Alright, chat, we're going on gesture only mode for just a few minutes here. There we go. Oh, that was the last one. Miles fishing it up. Yep. Miles breathed water. Inhaled is probably a better term. What, y'all can't breathe water? Sounds like a skill issue. I can't laugh, it hurts. Alright. This is actually starting to look very well put together. I don't know how I'm alive. Thank you for asking, though. It's the first kind thing you said tonight, Jack. Getting bullied out here. Oh, that's so annoying. This thing printing? It's printing. Alright, we will need Astraloy next, sir.
Yep. Let's see.
Why don't you guys live in the ocean? Wait, you guys don't live in the ocean? Wow. It's 2023 and you're still on land? Look at this guy. Oh my god. Do you live on couches? Okay, that explains your name, Couch Potato. You always struck me as more of like a root vegetable, but I guess, I mean, if that's what works for you, go for it, yeah. Oh, chat, new additional Pog crazy news coming down the pipeline. The potatoes that were off on that cooking stream that, oh wait, but never mind, that didn't happen. That was a that was a planned stream that never happened because the potatoes were rotten. I planted the potatoes, and they have since sprouted, and we now have 5 more potatoes, which means we have 5 more cooking stream. Okay, so all of you who were sad when it was cancelled can now rejoice in its rebirth. What are you planning on cooking? Listen, you have to ask, you probably don't want to know. Technically, I live below sea level. Yay for the Netherlands. You are the only country on Earth that can say that for more than like a week without disappearing. So that's an impressive it's an impressive feat for sure. You were not gonna stream cooking potatoes? You're damn right I was. It was just for you, Couch. Okay, we have a modular rocket engine, baby. Electrum and Invar next up. We actually might be out of Invar. No, it's in the hydraulic pipe bender. Elmo, did we ever get that astroloy?
No, I'm working on it.
Oh, okay, cool. No stress.
We needed more steel, so.
Yeah, no stress. I've got to get all the stuff to make the engine in. Okay, this one's gonna go over here. Voila, and then I need steel and plastic sheets. Also, update if y'all didn't see the Discord with my mushrooms. I got a yield of 44 grams. And my other 2 bags started fruiting half a week ago, so yum. Hell yeah, dude. I'm a mycelium enjoyer myself, so that's really cool to hear. How many months have you been cultivating that? Going to be electronic parts. When I started coughing like that, my cat ran up to the door and was like, "Bro, what the hell are you doing?" It was just like staring at me. Wait, weren't we making self-sustaining hydroponics? Yeah, look, okay, democracy is a sham, and welcome to the real world. Okay, we're working on the rocket now. 10 electronic parts to finish that off. We realized that we're going to be spending our entire lives mining if we don't get this thing done, so let's just get it done. We'll filter the ices right away because that's nightmarish, but the ores we'll just dump on the floor. Just like dig a hole or something for them.
I mean, if you're not swimming through ingots, then what are you doing?
What are you doing, exactly? You know what we do, Elmo? Forget the ingots, we just run them all through an arc furnace. It auto-smelts everything. Just really piss off everyone watching.
Yeah.
Yes, comment your anger. Feed the algorithm. Tell us how bad we are. Since October. Okay, cool.
Let's see. Astroloy, copper, steel, and cobalt.
Have you had any interaction with Sadamo De Beer, other Station News creator?
In interaction with him, no.
Okay.
He was, I don't know. He still does stuff, but
he's been pretty inactive for a while. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was pretty he was uploading all the time a few years ago. When I started Station News about 2 years ago, maybe a year ago.
Same.
He was like all over it, and then he seemed to dial it back quite a bit. Life gets busy. You know?
Yeah.
Alright, we need more plastic sheets so I can get those cooking too. Plastic sheets. again, for clarification, they're not psychedelics. They're purely food related. I know. I know. That wink, wink. Am I right?
So, would you mind setting the dial to astroloid then?
Yes, sir. I got you. Is it still not working for you?
No. I mean,
Actually, there we go.
it's the same thing with the airlock. Every time I join here, I have to remake the airlock for it to work for me.
We can just try relogging the session if you want.
No, it's
Sure.
fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Fuel tanks
I mean,
getting made. And that requires 4 kit tanks as part of the recipe. Copper and steel.
Any other ores you're in need of, sir?
No, I think we're good. We just need Invar. We're going to run out of Invar.
Invar.
Invar, yeah.
I'm a bit shocked how you run out of Invar.
These rockets, man, they take so
Oh,
much.
yeah.
Yeah, it's the rockets.
Invar is one of those things I make maybe
Like
200
once,
of,
and then you never see it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because if you're just using it for tools, it's just for like the hard suit stuff, and then that's it.
Yeah.
At this point, I should start cultivating those kind. Listen, I'm not saying you're gonna make money, but if you decide to break bad, all right, remember who got you there. Okay, you send a paycheck once a month to an unmarked location. I'll drop you a paper bag with the money. Okay, we are cooking up the fuel tank. Good. We need 1 more kit tank. Nice. Yeah. So I'll once the rocket's built, Elmo, I'll explain to you how they work. It's really straightforward. The only thing that took me quite a bit of experimentation was working out which components you need and in which order, because it's like really specific or it just doesn't work, and it's very frustrating. But I have cracked the code.
You do know they are gonna be reworking rockets, right?
Yeah, and I do not look forward to this change. When they did all the trading updates, I looked at it and I was like, yeah, I'm just never going to trade again. It's fine. The thought of having to relearn anything at this point in life is a bit daunting.
Yeah, my Venus series is all focused around trading.
Good one, made that joke last stream, did I? Shit. Oh, sorry, what was that, Elmer? Say again.
My Venus series is focused around purely trading.
Trading, yeah. I saw that giant hangar bay you made.
Yeah.
What does the game check for when it comes to landing strips, by the way? What is the
So there's like 4 kind of technically 3 different tiers of trading.
Okay.
And if you're on an atmospheric planet, then the tier 2 and tier 3 might spawn in as planes, and in which case they will need a runway, basically.
Okay.
But it will say on the trading screen, it will say if it need it, and it will also not allow you to land them if you don't have what it requires.
Yeah, but how do you know what the required length and stuff is?
It's 15 for the minimum and 20 for the big one, I think.
15 minimum. Okay.
I think if I remember correctly, it's that.
Alright, just good to know. Let's go paint some tanks here. You, sir, are going to be red. This pipe is going to be red. Oh, this network painter mod, Elmo, is magnifique. You are a genius. A scholar and a gentleman.
The network painter is probably my favorite.
Nah, it's good. It's good stuff. Okay, that's all going to be red. We said black for nitrogen and green for nitrous.
Yeah.
Okay. On it, boss. No, not my cacti. What the hell? Who stole my joke? I swear I'll break their plant pots. Chat, do I need to come in there with the mallet? Okay, are you going to behave yourselves? Because we're going to get a YouTube moderator in here again, and then it's going to be August 22nd, 2022 all over again. Day that will live on in infamy. I had a YouTube mod randomly wander into my chat as my chat was having a full-on debate about whether or not the Nazis were socialists. It was a real it was a real joy to have to explain on camera. Oh god, man, they were on some shit, and I wasn't paying attention, and it just devolved into like hate speech and slurs. Oh my god, man, it was a nightmare. Jesus. Oh, it was a nightmare. What color did you say we should do CO2? I like khaki. How's that for CO2?
Well, yeah, I mean, sure.
Okay. It wasn't a question. It was a threat. That's that one, and then you'll be green. Nice. Okay, so that. Alright, it makes gas. I'll just leave yellow.
Let's see.
Out of laziness. And then I will make fuel pink for you, Elmer. I like the idea behind it. I'm gonna dump the here. I see Cows always makes his little crayon box. Very good idea. 'Cause I also like coloring the stuff.
Yeah, I actually made myself a mod that let me cycle through.
Oh, that's clever. Is that on the workshop yet?
No.
Okay. Okay. That one's that's a local only.
Yeah. But yeah,
oh no, Miles with the machete. Oh my god. I have a machete right over here, okay? I'm South African, motherfucker. We don't play. Okay, we keep that thing on us at all times. How did that happen? I must not have been there. Would have immediately stomped that out. Yeah, Couch, it was an early morning Tarkov stream. You weren't even awake, buddy. It was probably like 2 a.m. your time. I wouldn't stress about it. The stream was going for about maybe 20 minutes before this happened, and then it was promptly ended. And I was like, well, I'm taking a break. It was... Heal sheets in left hand.
Right, now we got ingots for days, I think,
Hey,
hopefully.
nice. Okay.
Yes. Or maybe not. I see that when I've been mining, things disappear.
Yes, sorry. They are, everything's being used in very rapid quantities. Let's make up... Should we just make a vending machine? We can just dump all this shit in it.
I mean, sure.
Because the refrigerated one stacks everything, right?
Kinda.
I've been told. I need ice and...
It's supposed to stack everything, but it doesn't always do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, it's kind of finicky. It's something that gets stacked and some things that doesn't get stacked. And
Okay. You know what's something we should make? I'm actually thinking now. Maybe we make the ice mining module, right? And instead of an ore mining module, we make a salvage module. Because it'll mostly bring back random trash we don't want. But it can, and it's if with enough volume, you can get like rocket parts. You get the rocket to build more rockets.
sure.
But honestly, probably let's just get the ingots because we could just we can just make the ingots. Yeah, I'm so tired of waiting for these printers. Kind of like find little ways to get around it. All right, so then we'll make the ore mining module. We'll make the ore mining module. Here we go. Which will require more
waiting for a printer is probably faster anyway.
Yeah, to be honest.
Than waiting for the or the salvage module too.
Believe it or not, the rocket works fast, and like it's actually kind of crazy. You've got our laptop, right, Elmer?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, cool.
Do you need it?
No, not for a while, but we will need this. We'll need an IC for this to work later.
Have you checked on the plants lately?
No, I haven't even thought about it. Let me go have a look. Considering I'm the one who has to eat. Let's see how everybody's doing. Well, they're still there, for the most part. It is 29 degrees inside. We've made it.
Perfect.
We've made it. We have 2 potatoes, no seeds yet. I'll wait. And 3 soybeans. Hey! I'll wait for the seed. Very nice, dude. Yeah. It's 29C in here. That's perfect. They'll cope. I think they prefer 25, but we can 29 stable. We'll hold it there. I'm just gonna vent and just open your waste tank whenever you come in here.
Yeah.
Air tank critical.
Give it nice cool CO2. And then I need a drink. You see, I'm using the stream to mentally prepare myself to tutor someone. Listen, you play some strange mind games, sir, but I respect your dedication to your craft. Hey, Tabernac. Oh my god. Spot the Quebecois, am I right? Okay, this guy. Is the base right above the fuel tank and all the stuff? I love the sense of humor. Yeah, look, I mean, if we can't manage to launch the rocket into space, we'll launch ourselves at this point. Just let it all blow up. My Jeremy, such big words you use? Yeah. Dude, tabernacle is, Isn't it, like, a tabernacle is like... Because a tabernacle in English is like a little log cabin in the Arctic. So a tabernacle, it's like a bar, right? In Quebec? Ah, mon ami es Franco-Ontarien. Ah, I see. Ah. Does Ontario have many francophones? My Canadian geography is terrible. You'd probably guess that from the question. Now, you know what? I'm actually going to smelt up just some plain silver so we can make the medium filters.
Yeah, do you have silver or?
Yeah, I got 23. That's more than enough. It's only 1 gram per. It's in the printer for when it's time. It's a tent. A tent. Thank you. That's what it is. I knew it was something like weird. Like a little thing.
Jetpack low.
You have anything against Quebec, Miles? No. Some of my best friends are from Quebec. All right. Which is the kind of thing people say when they have something against Quebec. No, I would love to visit sometime. Oh, there we go. There is our ice mining module. So let's make up the... Need 2 couplers. So this is the part that really screwed me over, right? Took me a while to get. In order for the rockets to feed inventories through the different modules, you have to use couplers.
Right.
And the orientation is really important. So the way I build it, chat, this is how I get it. So it's landing pad, engine, fuel tank, right? Those all share an inventory, no problem. Then you build a mining module of any kind. Then you need an upwards facing coupler, a silo module, not a storage module or cargo module. Those don't work as storage or cargo because this game is designed by insane people. You use a silo module, all right? Then you have another coupler facing downwards, down towards the silo, and then you put your second ore miner above that, and above that you put your automation module. If you do not do it in that incredibly specific order, it won't work. So if they do make changes to it, I hope they simplify, or at least increase the flexibility of the rocket system, because right now it's quite rigid.
Yeah, I think I read that they are dropping the coupling thing.
Yeah, that would be it doesn't do anything. You know, all it does is just like make your rocket not work if you don't know it's there, which isn't like, that's not great. There are better ways of game design. I'm stealing all your cable, am I? Sorry.
Oh, it's fine.
Yes. A 4-way jump. 4-way corner. That's what I want. There we go. Yeah, these things take
Just,
a ton of wire as well, just because of the amount of, like, you have to wire all the stuff together. So much of it.
Yeah. Just keep the printers running.
Yep,
On
no,
anything.
they're cooking 24/7. I'd say we're making pretty decent progress tonight, though. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
we're moving. It's been a good batch. Okay, then we need to bring in power, and really this should be on its own line, just for security. Africa isn't real. So true. So true. I've been hallucinating for years. See, that's the type of thing they think is a joke, and then a YouTube moderator shows up, and I have to explain. No, this is not a misinformation stream. They're just joking. Oh, God. Y'all know I have like 6 follicles left on my head, right? You try to take the rest? Is that the plan? That's the real conspiracy? Okay. I need to make a terrain manipulator. Scuffed up my tunnel shape. Yeah, I'll fix it.
Let's see.
That'll be another like 20 cable. Then I want an APC for this because the network needs to be isolated. I need 1 volume pump, 4 screens, IC housing. Okay. And of course the rest of the rocket. That's probably important too. Problem is that like everything you need to make the rocket work, you print out of the damn electronics printer.
Oh yeah, I just started some cable.
No, go for it. Doesn't matter. Next up is the silo module there. Okay, this one's going to face up. Yep. I can run the fuel pipe so long while that's printing. Alright, so make a volume pump. Yeah, before I forget. Spray a few of these. Fuel purple. Sorry. And volume pump. Oh, there's a pressure regulator over here if you need one.
Yep. I made it.
And here's another volume pump if you need another one.
Oops, sorry.
No, that's fine. You're stepping on each other's toes. Okay, we don't need any more pipes right now. We won't need for a while either. Can I interrupt the cable coil? So there's a full stack in there. Need now a silo.
I just noticed they were idling, so I just made something.
No, dude, good idea. Invar goes in next. Print. Cool. Do they think, therefore they am? Questions of a generation. So true. My secret is that I never think. Therefore I can't. Okay. Stay one step ahead, boys. Never let them know your next move. You're not real? So true. So true. Elmo is just participating in a mass hallucination right now. Elmo, you're gonna have to be like my canary here in the cave and in the mines. Yeah. Am I real? Is this happening? I don't know anymore. They're gaslighting me. Is our volume pump? This rocket setup's a lot nicer than my my series one. That one's really fucking jack. Practice, man. Also, the nice thing about the rocket is that you don't have to worry about centrifuging it. Like the stuff you get, it just gives you ore. Like just insane amounts of just ore.
Right.
No dirty ores here. Up to like 50. Turn that on. Okay, next step. Do you need more cable, man? I've got like 75 on me.
Nah, I think we're good. I'm making cable in the oscillator as well.
Ah, clever. Yeah, actually, that can probably just keep doing that forever at this point. And after this module's done, I'm going to put this on an APC, not a transformer. Just because it's easier to do the networking then. We want to add... Because that way we can just add more rockets to the same network and then repeat. Just move the APC up the line. I don't like the way this looks. Math is like writing where it's subjective. Math is right or wrong. Oh, math is not like writing. I see. 42. Duh, it's 42. True, there is no right answer to life. Of course there is. It's 42. Depoyo, tell us you have not read the great literature without telling us you haven't read the great literature.
Do you need pipe meters?
5 of them, please. Yes. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them.
Yeah, I'll just make a bunch.
There we go. I think they stack to 5 anyway. Chat is crazy. Dude, chat is mad. Miles, what is the meaning of life? It's probably got something to do with tuna. I don't know. Just work with that if you can. Instructions unclear. Eating salmon. Alright, there's my silo module. Give me another coupler. Electrum. And yet more electrum disappears. Sorry. Uses so much. It's because every one of the components uses electrum.
Hey,
so
take pipe meters.
Oh yes, sorry. I'll come back for him.
I'll leave it there.
Okay, silo module. Check. I need some steel sheets. There's my pipe meters. Thank you, sir. I need steel sheets. Steel sheets. I said steel sheets. There we go. All hail the great tuna of life. A new convert joins the church. Wonderful. 5 electronic parts, 10 electronic parts. Larts. There we go. Alright, we're getting there, man. We're getting there. Don't forget your towel. Damn right, Lupus. Life without a towel is not worth living. Elmo, do you have any idea what we're talking about over here?
No.
This is all Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy references.
Oh, right.
Yeah. The fantastic novel. Fully recommend, chat, if you haven't read it. The sequels are also good. But I mean, even if you just read the original, Hitchhiker's Guide, it's a lot better time spent than watching this garbage. Let me tell you. Elmo, I have one more pipe meter. We stick it on this furnace line, the waste tank line.
Sure.
That seems like a good idea. It is at 10 megapascals. By the way, did they fix those active vents? Oh, we did. Okay. So why was it catching on fire in there? Did we ever find out?
Okay, so the reason why it was catching on fire was because I kinda I took a shortcut.
Oh, okay.
So I had to give it an atmosphere, right?
Yeah.
So I just used the thing that was closest at hand, and which was like the waistline.
Sure.
But when the furnace started operating, it started to, take in fuel and combusting it and dumping overpressure into the wasteland, which meant that the wasteland at some point had uncombusted fuel.
Ah, right. Okay.
And then that was, circulated inside the furnace and then fire.
And then everything's on fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm running around taking screenshots because I just remembered I want to make a series out of this. And I'm gonna have to make thumbnails. Do one of those.
So I'm basically solving the furnace now. I'm working on it and
Okay,
cleaning a bit. Have you noticed it's?
I
more
have
spacious now?
noticed that there's more walking room. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
But that was very much needed. Alright, we're 2 modules away from completion, man.
Nice.
Yeah. And then I just need to do a bit of logic, and then it's ready to rock. You can actually do the rockets, by the way, chat, completely without, with just pure logic chips. You don't have to use ICs at all. It's just a bit easier if you just use an IC. Less cabling. Is almost always true. I need consoles.
Ideally we'll have to pull like a fuel line up to the furnace from downstairs.
We can do that. Yeah, it's ready to rock.
I mean, also it could be nitrous fuel.
Furnace. Oh, it could be nitrous fuel.
Or...
Well, there's a nitrous tank set up.
Yeah.
I just need to put a different mixer on it, but yeah, go for it, man. This atmospherics is ready to rock. We just need to feed it the ice. That's all it's missing. Just empty.
Yeah.
In fact, if you have any ice in your mining belt, please throw it in.
No, nothing. I've used everything on the
and
furnace.
do me a favor, man. Please just do a best of world check. Just check my filters, check my lines, because I'm blind to my mistakes if I made any. Just before we run anything through it, let's just make sure. Alright, you heard him, chat. He said it's fine. If it's wrong, it's his fault. We've moved the liability down the road. I'm going to make another electronics splinter. I think the time has come. Iron, gold, copper. Are we out of iron? No, there's some there. Where's it going to go? Can you reach 3 high? It might be a bit annoying. Although I suppose it's a context menu when you press the button, so it should be fine.
What do you mean thinking about?
I'm making another printer, electronics printer.
Oh, I see.
Just so we have, because I mean, with the amount of electronics we're going to be using in this series, we're going to need one. Yeah.
I mean, do we need the tool maker anymore?
Not really. I mean, it's useful for like paints and stuff. I guess we can stick that in. Maybe they can go in the base or in a corner, out of the way.
We'll put it somewhere else.
Yeah.
If you don't mind.
No, not at all. That's this is the main workshop. Let's leave it for main workshop stuff. And then I guess we can use the stacker with it. Yeah. I have just stacked my drill. Thank you. Here we go. Okay. So I gotta move. Oh, fuck, I keep forgetting my jetpack is at 1000 C. I'm just flying around with like boiling hot gas pouring out of my butt.
Let's see. Range.
And that can go there. Yeah, very nice. Okay, here comes the salvage module.
Stick it over here for now.
It just occurred to me that we might have interrupted the print, which would have set us back like 3 minutes if we'd cut into the cable. Near miss there. Okay, here we go. We got one final piece of the puzzle. Elmo. Copper, electrum, invar, inconel is what we're missing. Inconel we have, electrum we have. What are we missing? Invar, copper. We are out of invar. No, there's more on the floor. Copper. We are actually out of copper. No, you've got a pile over there. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. King behavior. Alright, there we go. Electronics printer made. And we can print the mod for it on itself.
Do you need a frame to stack it in?
There's one over here somewhere, I'm sure.
Yeah, I got it.
Do it just over here. Here. Yeah. Magnifique. Where'd you put the tool printer?
Out back here.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I mean we almost never use it. Okay, I'll get this set up. Don't worry. I'd say we definitely have a surplus of resources.
Well,
yeah.
That's only gonna last like
Yeah. Do you ever have enough?
40 minutes.
Okay, automation rockets en route. We have some chutes somewhere, right? Yeah.
Let's see, we have some seeds in here. Soybeans.
Hell yeah, dude. Harvest up. Have you made hobbies before? I've never used them.
Yeah.
Maybe that's something we can look towards at some point. Maybe not urgent, but worth doing. Okay, where am I gonna run this cable so that you don't get in the way?
See, I'm replanting some tomatoes because they grow fast.
Yeah. Good idea.
And they are thriving.
Nice. And the tomatoes are perennial, right? They grow from the same plant again and again after after one comes out. Like the plant doesn't have to grow again, does it?
No, that's tomatoes.
What did you say? Potatoes.
Potatoes, yeah.
Oh, I heard the wrong thing. I'm sorry.
Tomatoes are super slow.
Yeah,
actually.
Yeah, they are. But I mean, once they get going, they're pretty reliable.
Yeah.
That's sort of the benefit. Okay, cool, dude. We have an electronics printer. And I want it to make a mod for itself, which is steel, electrum, constant, and solder. We're out of electrum. We're out of electrum.
Well, how much do you need?
Honestly, we're gonna need a lot more. Like a couple hundred would be dream.
Sure, I'll get to that.
Thank you.
Let's see.
Hey, cheers, Zombie you. So will we get to see some explosions? Yeah. Oh, you're not leaving. Someone else is leaving. Oh, Couch is leaving. Okay. Sorry, I missed that chat. We're going to see some explosions very shortly, my friends. We are about to build the automation module, and then this bad boy is going to space. The final frontier. What they keep saying, and then yet they find more of it every time they get to the end. All big scam by big space. Somehow it affects you, the individual. Oh god, I got a whole bunch of errors. Did not like the way I was rotating that rocket pod. Sorry, Station E. Okay, so you need 5 more steel sheets, bunch of plastic, and a whole lot of electronic components. Ugh. Oh, I got my first hunger caution warning. The race is on.
There's your electrum.
Chuck it in the electro printer, and it's ready to print its own mod. All we need. Is it cooking? Ah, there you go. Now it's cooking.
Oh.
Here we go.
Do we have enough that I can make one of those integrated circuit chips?
Electrum. Yeah, we should. We no longer need any more rocket parts, by the way. So the printer is free.
Nice.
The only thing we are going to have to get more of is the electronic parts kits, like the boxes. I'll tell you exactly how many will. As I hate overproducing those. It's very annoying. Alright, so we will need 10, 20, 40. We need 2 full stacks, and I have 3. I have 3 of this, so I need 37 more. Remember when they... Wasn't there a thing in this game, the Fabricator?
Yeah.
Wasn't that a...
Technically, it's still in the game.
Oh yeah, how do you get it? Is it with the dev mode?
The salvage module sometimes brings it back.
Okay.
The old trader also had like a chance to sell it.
Because that was quite handy. It was slow, but like, I don't know, you set it up, go mining, come back, all your stuff. You got exactly as much as you want, you know.
Yeah. And the benefit was that it made everything.
Yes, yeah. Oh, for me it was that you could queue up exact numbers. That was my that was my benefit. But then I was like, you know what, screw it, just go scale. Like that, and then that problem stopped happening.
Let's see.
I guess we could end this chat poll, huh? It was a pretty much exact even split between hydroponics and rockets.
Well, we did both, didn't we?
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't call these hydroponics self-sufficient in the slightest. They're
it's
sufficient.
temperature controlled.
Yeah, they're
and,
sufficient. Oh, do we have a consistent supply of CO2?
With a logic chip, it will be.
Okay. There was one on the floor. Did you get it?
Yeah, well, I'm working on something else right now, but yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I stole the one that was on the floor. I'm sorry. Electronic parts. Make. Okay, we have 2 electroprinter mod 2s. Official. And the stack is set up correctly. Yes, it is. Alright, I'm gonna get this one to just make heavy cable coil.
Sure. I'm doing some live coding here, so.
Sorry, dude. Yeah, I know the tone of voice at this point. He's gone, boys. We've lost him. Chat, I would like to report that I have consumed a glass of water. None of it went down my neck. Okay. All of the ambulances, we're progressing. We're maturing. Okay. Voila! The rocket is 75% built. I just need to weld in some more stuff. Okay, and now I just need the electronic parts. Woo! Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you for your support. Okay. You get to stay for the after party cookies. Everyone else, you're on notice. I'm gonna go get more copper or flesh out.
I think there's some in one of the backpacks there.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Freaking dirty smelt then. Oh, there is something there. Yeah.
Yeah, more in here.
In which one? Where are you? Oh yeah, just you send it in. It is cooking. Perfect.
And in theory, I have fixed the furnace now. Now we just need to give it an atmosphere.
And it's ready to rock. Very nice. Yeah, I'm going to print out the recycler.
Yeah, sure.
I think it's time. And we'll need a gas centrifuge as well. How long do you think reaching our goals will take? Like to put an atmosphere on the moon? Oh, we're only on day 18, man. I'd be surprised if we're close by day 150. I think we'll be close by day 150. Well, close.
Well,
Close enough. Yeah, close to decide if we're continuing, kind of thing. But I mean, if we can probably do 10 to 15 days per stream without burning out. And it's gonna take about 150 to 200 days to do this. Because I mean, it's 100 hours with one person. I think with two people, because generally once we're off this initial, like the first iteration of everything, we can scale independently, you know. And that really, because like everything Elmo's doing is something I don't have to do, you know. And so like there is that a lot of like we have twice as much time almost. Okay, there's the recycler. I need a combustion centrifuge, which is made, I think it's in the hydraulic pipe vendor. Combustion. Huh? Is it the electronics printer? Why? Oh, that's what you need the mod 2 thing, autolathe for.
what?
Is the combustion centrifuge.
Oh,
Yeah. Go figure. Genuinely surprising. Okay. I guess we get that mod printing in. Mod. Autolathe. Steel solder. Oh, it's cheap. Good. Solder. Sure. I need 4 more electronics parts. Do we have just some iron, brother? Lying around?
probably in the backpack there.
Yeah, got it. Ah, that's interesting. You've got the... It's got to be on iron. Yeah, I see.
Yeah, I think
Is it running?
the furnace is ready. Yeah.
It's purring.
Now you can leave it on.
Okay. And it's
Because
enclosed,
now-
it's vacuumed out, it's sealed?
No, it's enclosed but not vacuumed out. That's the point, right?
Oh, right,
To have
right,
an
because it's to
atmosphere.
have an atmosphere. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Teacher, I've been paying attention. All right, so give me the basic rundown. Yeah, how does this work?
So, the furnace or the room thing?
The room thing. I get the furnace,
So the room thing is just 2 of those active vents. One set to blow in and one set to blow out, right?
Okay.
But they are offset with different pressure triggers. So the one sucking in will take everything over 130, and the
Okay.
one blowing out into the room will blow into the room to up to 120. So there's a 10 kPa difference there.
Okay. So it's
Between
constantly
100
cycling it through the system.
Well, if it sits somewhere between 120 and 130, then none of them are active,
Got you. Okay. Then it's sitting.
right? But if you change the setting on the furnace and you change the temperature, it will also heat up the gases, right?
Yes.
Or cool down the gases, which will change the pressure. So that's why you need those 2 active vents, just to
moderate the pressure so you don't blow out a window.
Yeah.
Okay, I
So
understand.
this small pipe here with the pipe meter on, right? That's just your buffer tank for the furnace room gases.
Okay. Okay.
So nothing really goes in or out here, but
That's a closed
maybe
system.
you know,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then would you eventually have to vacuum that pipe out? Like how long would it take before you need to clean
No,
it?
you never need to clean it as long as it doesn't overpressure.
Okay. So just don't put too much into the system. You'll be fine.
No, well, hopefully it will never overpressure. The only question is, did I put too much in there so that eventually when it heats up, it will
It will
overpressure?
overpressure. I see. Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But hopefully it will never happen.
Okay. Okay, man. Cool. Cool. There you go, chat. Were you taking notes? There'll be a test. Alright. Come look at our rocket, Elmo. I like that we put it in the. I like that we sunk it into the ground. It looks really cool.
Yeah.
This was a very good idea. This looks very cool. She's a beauty.
She's a beauty, yeah.
We need to just. I'm gonna slap down the last of the cable, and then it's ready to cook. Well, there's a bit of coding that's got to happen. And by coding, I mean copying Kaozo Easor's code onto my IC chip. But but after that, we're cooking.
Do you only need to hook up this pipe?
No, so the only pipe you have to hook up is the fuel one. Yeah, so there are other module attachments. In my experience, you don't need to hook them up. They don't do anything.
Right.
I'm genuinely not sure what they're for. I think they might just be there as like every node has one.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you don't have to put anything into them, no. And then the only thing we got to worry about is the chutes network here. This one right here. That's going to have to get the ice. We're going to have to run the ices over to our crushers. But we should probably get some chutes printing. In fact, that's probably a good use for the auto lathe. The auto lathe mod's probably printed. We can put that down. Alright, but let me do these IC things. Can you drop me the laptop now?
Sure. Right here. I don't know.
Oh, Joel Grattan asks Elmo. He says, what pressure can the moon hold?
The maximum pressure on the moon, I think, is 230 kPa.
Okay. Is that based on the volume of the tank, quote unquote?
No, it's based off of it's just a kind of arbitrary mathematical formula based on the gravity.
Okay.
So
okay.
I wanted to have something that gave it a maximum, right?
Yeah.
And at the same time, I wanted to make sure that if you played in space, you wouldn't get an atmosphere.
Yes. Right. So you use the gravity because space doesn't happen in this game.
Yeah.
All right. That's clever.
So the
that's
maximum,
a clever workaround. Yeah.
Yeah. So all the planets have different maximum pressures before they basically bleed gases to space. And I'm not sure because it's 6 months since I did it.
Yeah, no, fair. Yeah, but it's
I believe Moon is 230 kPa.
Okay, there you go, Joel. So about 230 kPa, give or take. Oh, Elmo, could you please print me one logic switch? I will try and get it. We need that too. That's what you use to fire the rocket, or to call the rocket home. Okay, then I need this. What am I missing? Just the switch? Yeah. Okay, cool. We're cooking. Oh, and I need an APC. And there's the laptop. Oh yeah, thank you. Please, if you could make one, that'd be great. Put that in there. Edit the scripts. Clear library. Rocket controller by Cows Are Evil. Confirm. And export. Voila. Someone in my chat, my comment section rather, today was saying that they learned MIPS, and it took only a couple days to get to the point where they could just make their own scripts in game. It was inspiring. I think I might invest the time because I used to do a lot of coding, back in the day. I lived in South Korea for a while. I was doing like English teaching, and then as a side gig, I was doing like a mixture of like web dev and problem solving stuff for different groups. Just like on a consultant basis, and I'm just so tired of fucking coding. Like I had to learn C and Python and C# and C++ and Java, and I'm just like just a bit burnt out on. I'm just like tired of learning new coding languages. And I've probably forgotten like everything because it wasn't like properly learning. I was like hacking together solutions. I would like learn as much as I needed to do the problem, and then like go on to and then everyone wanted different stuff, so I was learning different. And it was just a mess. Oh, there's an interesting thought, Elmo. What if we tried to? Do you think this challenge is doable without trading? What would the trading give us that we couldn't get ourselves?
Really nothing.
Yeah,
You can do this without trading.
What would the benefit, like, what would you see as like the major benefit if we did trade? What would we be able to get that would be otherwise hard?
I mean, the Dargar Fern is
Dargar Fern.
basically the thing.
And the Dargar Fern, that's the one that cools things down, right? It's like free cooling.
No, that's Winter Spawn.
That's Winter Spawn. Right. What does the Dargar Fern do?
That's the Oxygen Fern.
What does it consume or produce oxygen? I don't know the advanced.
Yeah, it produces like I think 8 times as much oxygen as the other plants.
Oh wow, okay.
So it's a heavy oxygen producer.
Yeah, that would be pretty helpful.
But
it's a
yeah, you can get that for trade.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, trading is it's not like necessary, but maybe we'll get to it.
The real challenge is doing this without the rocket.
Oh, bad. That would be. Oh, listen. You only get one life, El. I plan to spend some of it outside. I don't know if this is really doable without the rocket. Like, it's doable, but like it'd be painful. Okay. Did you print that logic switch by any chance?
Yeah, it's right here.
Yeah, it's there. I got
Can you
it.
pick it up?
No, it's. What the hell? Oh, there we go. Got it. Thank you. Okay, we put down the liver. Put you over there. Okay, and then I need the labeler. And then we need to put some fuel in these damn pipes.
I can go and mine some.
Yeah, please. We'll need, say, 600 volatiles, 300 oxide, just to start. Then the rocket will probably handle the rest. Because we'll be pressurizing the line anyway with the gas mixer, so we don't have to worry about the volume in the tanks. What am I here for? The labeler. Okay, so you are going to be my recall lever. You are going to be the mode. You are going to be the fuel count. You can be the minables, like how many things are there to mine there. And you will be cargo counts, like what have we got stored. Okay. Then we turn you on. We need to set this thing. This is going to be our fuel pump. And let's tweak this. Alright, bring up the workshop because I've forgotten where to set the pins. I know the first one's the fuel pump. Or is that the second one? Oh, you see, this is why. Yeah, fuel pump, mode display, fuel display. Okay, so fuel pump, then mode, then fuel display, then minables display, then cargo display, and then recall lever. Okay. Cool, there's nothing going into the tank right now, so that's not going to do anything, but it is working. It's such a simple setup, and what I love about Cow's script is that you can build your rocket in any configuration, and his script adapts automatically. You don't have to tweak anything. Yeah. No, it's really robust. Like it's so well made. Really, really impressive. And the best part of it for me is that it works out what you've attached to it, and then it renames everything. So it doesn't matter if you get the naming wrong. It has like internal protection, yeah, which is really, really good. Okay, Elmo, design meeting. Yeah. Vague idea. Where should we be sticking our where do we want to stick our silos when we eventually get to that? Just to decide which way I'm going to be sending the splitters.
Silos.
Like this is probably the
I don't know.
Like, just wondering, like, we probably want them near the base, right? So
Well,
maybe up on top
yeah,
here? On top
somewhere
here would make...
between, somewhere between the rocket and the base. Yeah.
Yeah, up here, with that little platform we've got up top would probably make the most sense, because that way it's close to the furnace and all the workshops and stuff. Okay, so then I need a splitter. And one's going to go... I'll just dump the ores into the rocket silo pit. But the ice is going to take a hard right. Yeah. And I'm going to need a hell of a lot more chutes. Okay, pipe bender, you're making chutes, baby. I love that it can do that. And take some iron.
Outlet can also make shoots if you need it.
Yeah. I like that the thing can make chutes because I usually use the auto lathe for it. And then I get like annoyed that I can't use my stuff. Oh shit, we're gonna need a computer. And a sorter motherboard, right? Computer. Sorters. Computer and a sorter motherboard. Silver. Ah, we did need that silver after all. Fuel pump already pumping? There's nothing in it to pump, Joel. So it's not pumping just yet. As soon as we add some ices to it, it'll start gushing. And the script will pump fuel in until there's 5,000 units of gas in the tank. So you got to make sure your mixtures are right and that your fuel is pure, or you're not going to get what you're looking for. Where's that silver? There it is. Okay. There's our motherboard. Lovely. Joel, do you play much Stationeers, man? I haven't seen you use... Oh, never mind. You use Cow's code. I take that as a yes then. Gonna plug in... I'll put the PC over here for now. Bring back the chute locker to this game too now, are we? I know. Listen, the chute locker is an important part of any base. You know the chute locker? It's the locker you get filled up with chutes because you always make too many. Yeah. Everybody needs a chute locker in their lives. Okay. So this is going to sort. We'll take ices to the right and everybody else to the left. I'll filter water to the right for now as well. Into our atmospheric setup, and I guess we could just slap a tank down here for it.
Gonna need, I mean, you're gonna need so little water.
I think with apparently the food thing.
Yeah, well, not really. I mean.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
It might be adjusted, but the starting point is so ridiculously small.
Yeah, it is a bit ridiculous how little you use actually. Because like, I mean, a normal person needs about 3 liters a day. I mean, 2 to survive. That's not as much as we're drinking. Like, we're drinking a lot less than that.
Well, one water bottle is 50 moles, and each ice, so each like piece of water ice is 20, I think.
Okay.
So let's say you drink 2 bottles a day.
Yeah.
Then that's 3, 4, 5 pieces of ice.
Yeah, that's pretty
like
good.
Not stacks.
Yeah,
but
that still seems small. I don't know.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like enough. Alright, just enough cable. Love when that happens. Okay. Alright, that's going to be our... label. I think we just need to print up a label for each of us. I keep having to... No, we only need one. There it is. Are you for power, Mr. Labor? 90%. Look at that labeler etiquette. None of us have left it on. This is going to be the ore slash ice water.
My first videos, they all have this humming sound in the background because
That's because you left the labeler on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's part of it. Okay, well, what do we do with the ice then? Because we're going to get a bunch of it. Like the water ice.
Just dump it into the world. Let it melt in the sun.
Okay.
That's the fastest and best way to get rid of water.
Does your atmospherics mod account for atmospheric water?
Yes, but the code is made in such a way that when water ice is melting, it doesn't actually release water.
Okay. So it'll just release nitrogen then, right?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. There we go. That's actually a fairly useful source of it then. Yeah, I'll make an ice pit for it. Just dump it in the sun. Okay.
Are you using a lot of power over here?
Am I?
Oh yeah, it's charging the thing. Yeah.
A lot of power? I don't know about a lot of power.
No. The ice crusher was running out of power or something. I don't know.
Oh, weird. It's not connected to the transformer. So it's a separate
I see.
separate network, yeah.
Yeah.
Weird. Alright, so that sorter is set up. The rocket doesn't take that much as far as I remember.
I think maybe.
But as you said, the big battery's running out of power. My power got turned off. The stream went down for a second. We'll put it back on now. Is the world still active? Out of interest. No, my PC tripped because the inverter I've got doesn't switch fast enough. Yeah. Okay, hold on. We're on the backup batteries for now, but it's not a problem. We can go for another half an hour. Let's just get this stuff finished. Let me just run the stream. Make sure that's still active. Yeah. Hello. Hello, gamers. Are we still here? Sorry about that one. Can you hear me? You won't be able to see the game yet, I know. Sorry, that's because the thing moved, and then all the settings changed, and then it doesn't work anymore, and then I've got to basically... Oh, I just lost all that recording, I'm realizing. Oh well. C'est la vie. Let's just get the game set up. Gonna be Stationeers. Use that. Lovely. Okay. So what I was saying to Elmo is, as he said, the battery died. The South African power grid died. It was literally like as you put the full stop on that sentence. Incredible. I guess I'm editing off the stream VOD, which is always a terrible thought. Okay, we probably lost a few seconds of progress there. It's not too bad. Okay, you can rejoin. I'll send you the invite. There you go. Alright, we can go for another 30 minutes or so, gamers, and then I'm gonna have to call it there. Just to preserve the home batteries. Alright, today oh my god, don't tell me I have to set this up again. Oh, you motherfuckers. Okay, okay. This is the true cost of national grid damage. Having to redo your filters. Ah, of course. I'll let him know. Next time I'm at the local village center, I'll tell them. Love my power grid? Yeah. Listen, flex all you want, Mr. Canada. Okay? I was trying to think of an insult, but just kind of your country's kind of great. Congratulations on that one. I guess the only thing you have to, like, the only downside to being in Canada is the cold. And that's kind of not even that big a deal. But you guys, like, straight up share a border with the US. Which, that just sounds like a lot of work. You know? That just sounds like an uphill battle. Oh, player connecting. Cold is a blessing. Listen, I'm kind of on that camp, you know? Like, you can get away from the cold. You can put on a sweater, right? You can't get away from the heat. I hate the heat. And like South Africa gets hot, man. It's not a desert country by any means. There are some areas that are fairly dry, but it gets like our neighbors to the north are deserts, and that shit is hot, man. It's beautiful. If you ever get the chance to visit Africa, chat, you really need to go to Namibia. Forget South Africa, forget everybody else. Go to Namibia. It is safe. It's pretty unpopulated. It's a giant desert with like one city. And it is incredibly beautiful. An actual ocean of dunes. They shot a lot of Mad Max Fury Road. I think almost all of it was shot in Namibia, just because like it's got that aesthetic. And then I think they ended up having to scrap a lot of that footage because of it was like reshot like 6 times. I was watching a documentary on it the other day. Very interesting. I like having this little crawl space along the side here. We can put some like grating or something over it so it hides the infrastructure, but it'll look cool. Okay, here we go. It's so nice to play one of these games with someone who appreciates like the aesthetics of a nice base, you know? Because I was playing another game called Space Engineers with another streamer called Callum from his channel Bytemarks, and he doesn't give a shit about what it looks like at all. He's a wonderful guy, but he just does not care. And it just everything's just always so ugly. You just get so tired of looking at it. There we go. Yeah, your Venus base looks fantastic, man. Like, it looks really good. Can't hear Elmo. Sorry. I'll fix that now. No Elmo voice, no Elmo voice, they say. Elmo, say something?
Hello? Do you hear me?
Now you can hear Elmo. There you go. Are you happy, chat? Sorry, it's when the power dies, this program only saves settings changes when you turn it off like properly, like when you close it. It doesn't save them as you make them. So if the power dies, I lose all my settings change. This is the kind of thing you only know when you live in a country like this. These are not normal problems.
No.
We got him, Elmo, yay. Okay, Lupus Wolf, how about you just pretend you're here for both of us, okay, for like 1 second. At least let me have the dream. Let me dig through here. That's on flatten.
So I got a bit of fuel in here.
In the pipe?
Yeah.
It has not come into the rocket yet.
No, the mixer isn't on. Should I turn it on?
Not yet. We're almost there. Once this is... Because it's going to start the process of like getting it ready for launch. Once it gets fuel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like instant. It won't launch until we pull the lever. Actually, no, so it should be fine. Never, it'll just wait. It'll wait for us. I forgot he updated it. It used to just like launch the second it was ready.
You sure?
Yep, it should be fine. If you come have a look over here, you'll see the fuel gauge go up. Yep, there we go. It's climbing slowly, but it's climbing. So that number there, the 1681207, that needs to get up to 5,000, and that's when it's ready for a mission. So it's got quite a ways to go. But we can actually push the volume pump speed up. Yeah, by the time I got to the rocket on my other series, I already had like 40 megapascals of pressure in my fuel line, you know. So it was like instant.
Jetpack low.
Oh, jetpack low, man. Shut up. No one cares. Yeah, I'm gonna need some more frames, but we're looking good. All right, so ice is being sorted to the left, and then routed to this point. We need a lot more shoots, as always. Always be shooting. You're here for pawsome entertainment. Okay, okay.
Jetpack low.
Just because of that adorable pun, you get a pass. All right, I'm uncocking the gun. You're safe. We need a sorter for each ice. Yeah, so that we can throw the regular ice on the floor. So we'll need, what's that? 1, 2. Well, we just need one to filter both oxide and nitrice into the same thing. We need 2 sorters. Sorter. I need copper. Alright, so you're making grating. Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Alright, and then we just need like a billion more shoots. Shoot. Always be shooting. Do we have iron? We must somewhere. Ah, we're out. I think it's my turn to go mining.
No, it's fine. I can do it.
You sure?
Yeah.
Alright, I don't mind.
Just gonna dump this great thing right here. Iron.
Okay, and then so that's going to bring all of the ices bundled to this point.
Jetpack low.
We need to go up to there, up and across.
Jetpack low.
Then so this will be that'll be for that, and then this one, do another one up this level. All right. There is so that the benefit to being on the moon, Elmo, is that we're not going to hear the rockets take off, because holy shit, they're loud. Like it is, you just be like walking around minding your own business, and then suddenly the whole world explodes. And you're just like, it's just like ah.
But I think you're forgetting that you are adding our atmosphere now.
Oh no. My ears. Yeah, I don't know if the rockets output any exhaust or not. I genuinely don't know if that's modeled. Because
No, I don't think that.
No, they don't
think
burn
it's-
anything. That's like next to them or anything.
Yeah, no.
Don't think it's a problem.
I have been thinking about adding it though through the model.
Oh, why not? Right? Yeah, that'd be fun.
And
You can just make it function the same way as the other combustion stuff. So if it's nitrous, it doesn't pollute. Yeah, because I mean, you could. Actually, I mean, technically, burning hydrogen and oxygen should not produce pollutant. It should produce water, and nothing else.
Well,
I guess
yeah,
there are
but that's-
additives, but like,
that's why they have renamed it. It's not hydrogen anymore.
it's volatiles. Yeah, that's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
And the way they have coded like the atmospheric stuff, it's really hard to add like more gas types.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Why is
It's
that?
not-
What's the?
because yeah, the game saves atmospheres, right? So like a room or a pipe or a tank or whatever, that's an atmosphere.
Yeah.
And inside an atmosphere, so I'm talking to code now, like right? So like objects and stuff.
Yes.
Each atmosphere has a gas mixture objects, and the gas mixture has a property for each gas type. So
Okay.
it has a oxygen property and a volatiles property and a pollutant property, etc.
Sure.
And whenever you do have stuff that's for example liquid or gas only,
Yes.
then it goes through and just only does you know, either the gases or the liquids. But adding a gas means you need to add not only a property to the gas mix object, but you also have to go through all the logic that does anything with atmospheres and go like, oh yeah, now this is also a gas.
Right. Okay. So it's just really like labor intensive.
Yeah.
I see. No, it's not really worth it then. No, fair.
Let's see. Oh, the screen is working now.
Oh, nice. Thanks, ESCOM, which is the local power utility, if you were wondering.
And you wanted iron, so iron for days.
Nice. We might need iron for months, though, at this point.
Yeah.
We need, honestly, just getting this damn recycler down would speed things up a lot. There's so much iron in the shelf just waiting to be recycled. But what do we need?
Realistically, though, is it?
No, it's probably like 50. But, you know.
Yeah.
What am I here for? Oh, shoots. I need a million shoots, Elmo. A bajillion
million
shoots.
shoots.
A million shoots. On the dot. Not more, no less. Hook him up. There we go.
Oh, get them running. Shoot.
Yep. Shoots are running. And then I need the labeler. There we go. Is it possible to measure the fill level of the moon tank with a sensor like that? Yeah, it should be, right? If we know what the final potential value is. I'm sure Elmo can go back and look. We can just make like a percentage meter. But we're not trying to fill the planet. We're trying to get to 20 kilopascals. So that can be our limit. This will be our sorry, not hydrogen, volatiles. Shorter. You'll always be hydrogen to me, baby. Volatiles.
But yeah, you could potentially, if you fill the atmosphere with CO2 primarily, you would get like Venus's temperature and stuff, right?
Yeah. Because like you said, as long as the solar energy is the same, right? Then it's we'll end up with the same planet. But Venus's pressure is much higher than that, right? That's the gravity function.
No, well, the Venus's pressure is what? 234 or something?
Yeah, what's the potential for the moon?
230, I said. So
oh, it's
about
close
the same.
enough. Yeah, it's about the same.
Yeah.
No, never mind. Yeah. Okay, new goal. We Venus form the Venus form the moon. This will be oxides and nitrice for this one.
And
Oxides
Bill and shoot. Do you want me to just start bringing you shoots?
Please, yeah. Just you can start throwing them down. It's dropping on my head.
In a rocket one or no?
Oh no, in this area. The rocket's ready. We need them down here. Bonjour, monsieur. Thank you. Let's move. Here we go. By the way, chat, Elmo, you're welcome to join us if you want. Tomorrow, Bytemarks and I are streaming Stardew Valley on this channel. So, if you want to come watch some chill banter and farming, you're welcome to all swing by.
Have you played Stardew Valley before?
Yeah, but not on multiplayer. So that's gonna be the challenge.
You're starting fresh tomorrow then?
Yeah, brand new.
Yeah, I love Stardew Valley.
Oh really?
It's one of my favorite games.
Oh, I'll ask Callum if he's okay with it because I'm sure he won't mind.
Well, I'm busy, but so I can't actually join you.
Okay. I'm sorry. That's fine. I'm kidding. No worries. I needed to refill my jetpack. That was why I came here. There we go. See, chat? See how I haven't had to once change the battery in my light? It's because it's wireless, baby. Think of all the milliseconds of life I've saved that I can waste elsewhere.
There's already a billion shoots down there for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like a pile.
I can guarantee you, it will not be. That is such a cool shot You just shine your light down. It's never enough, Elmo. I get a little crazy with the shoots. Cheese or the Longinus Lance? I don't know what you're saying, Lupus Wolf, but I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go cheese, man. Just as a general rule, I think. We can find 2 mice in craters, but no cheese. So true. The moon's a sham, honestly. Big Moon's trying to keep the truth from us, gamers. They don't want us to eat the cheese. They want it for themselves. Okay, I'm getting to understand why YouTube thought this was a misinformation stream. Playing a dangerous game over here. Hey, Elmo, do you want a fun project?
Sure.
Can you come over here and dig a pit for all the water ice to fall into? It's going to go to the left of this transformer, somewhere over here.
That's easy.
Oh, is there already a pit down there? In fact, that one might be deep enough that it doesn't have the load distance, so it'll just, like, destroy it. It'll fall through.
I think it just right here. And then... hold on. Something like this?
Something like that, yes.
Straight
And then
down
just run some chutes down into it with an outlet. Because everything coming out of this volatile sorter will be...
Yeah, okay.
Actually, hold on, no, I think I'm wrong. Let's just check. So the volatile sorter is going to whitelist volatiles. Everything else goes to the right, or... Yeah, it's coming out of this one, sorry. Coming out of this one.
Left one then.
Okay. Yeah, so this is going to be going to the filter, and then the rest of it gets dumped.
No, Ice Crusher. And
Ice
that's
Crusher,
the
sorry.
wrong one. That's the wrong one. That's the one you're building now is...
That's the filtered one, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so... Oh, yes, I see.
yeah.
So it's filtering.
Yeah, it's filtering the
Water
stuff
ice.
we want and then dumping the water ice. Sorry, that was my bad explanation. Let's get some windows in here too. Why did I do it like this? This looks terrible. Just move this up one. There we go. There we go. That looks better. Oh, and I've goofed again. This is coming straight down. There we go. Now we're making some progress. Hold on, 1 second. This, sorry, oh, this is getting a bit crowded. This needs to be
Right.
This is the feeding the oxygen ones.
So that one goes underneath, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And then the other one's gonna have to, maybe we could just go straight down. Yes, that just needs a corner, and then that's working. I could just dig another hole, I think. There we go. Okay, cool. It's a bit spaghetti, but it's working. I wish these things were reversible. Like you could change the input sides.
The sorters?
Yeah, the sorters.
Yeah.
Just be a nice little quality of life thing. Oh, that looks fine though. And then we'll paint them so that it's a bit more obvious what's what. In fact, let me go do that. So we need white, red. I always do like mixed ores and ices like brown, just so it's really obvious where
I
it's
never
coming
really
from.
paint them, but go for it.
It just helps me remember because I usually come back to these after a week or two. Oh, what's a good color, chat? Let's have a look here. What color for mixed stuff? Yellow, maybe. It'll look nice and industrial then. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna need white, and I'm gonna need the red. Oh, that's a lot of yellow paint. Whoops. Wrong one. Oh, actually, that should be yellow. Mm-hmm. And then that's going to be the water ice leaving, so that needs to be blue. We need a little micro shelf here with just the paints on it.
Yeah.
Miles, is Aisha well again? Brown, you think? Brown's a good idea actually. She's doing a bit better, man. Yeah, she was really sick. Yeah, bronchitis. But she's on the way to recovery. Damn, she was like man down for a while. Properly. Yeah, I think brown is a good call. Otherwise, it's gonna be way too colorful. Okay, so then this will be red, and then this will be brown. Brown. Make a hard backpack for the paint. Great idea, Joel. I think it just requires... It's like stellite and astraloy, right? I think we've got some. That's a classic cows are evil idea. I like it. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. I like that. This network painter mod is a lifesaver, man. Okay, very nice. Now we need to paint our rocket. I'm thinking black and yellow. How about you? Wiz Khalifa style.
I didn't even know you could paint them, to be honest.
Oh, dude, you're in for a... Elmo, we're blowing your world wide open on this stream. So many firsts. Hope you don't get down with the sickness. Dude, we were really careful. I mean, look, we lived through like 16 lockdowns between Switzerland, Korea, South Africa. Like, we got really good at preemptive quarantining. And so both she and I quarantined the second she started looking sick. So she's been a bit starved for affection, but otherwise she's fine. Let me paint you. Here we go. Ah, that's actually... How does the yellow look? I think I like the yellow more. Yeah, there we go. Elmo, come look at this thing. It's a work of art.
Nice.
Yeah. I like the sort of honeycomb color.
Yeah.
Stand out a bit.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Next one we build is going to be red for you. Okay. Black and yellow are my brand colors.
Oh, yeah.
Is the rocket pointy enough? Yes, so that when it is hitting the ground, it is sticking like dart. And then, kaboom. And all the terrorists are killed. Like that, exactly. Oh, you've cleaned up. Babe, you didn't have to. Oh, thank you. We need to get the... I think we're ready for launch here. Is it fueled? It's fueled. Okay, we should do a test run on the chutes just to make sure we haven't screwed anything up. Because we don't want to accidentally put the wrong gases in the tanks and then have to vent them. That's going to be a process. So I'll just put a little manual input over here. Give me a junction. Put a little inlet. Okay, have you got a one of each ice?
I have some ice.
Okay. Throw a little bit in. Let's see. Okay, there goes volatiles. Let's see if it makes it. Yep. Okay, volatiles works. Throw either oxide or nitrice. Either one.
I have nitrice.
Nitrice. Okay. Come on, baby. Yes, there we go. All right, and then the final test is the water. Have you got any water ice?
No.
I think there's some in one of the backpacks, but I can just go get some quickly. Sensor. Oh, there's some right over there.
I found some too, I think.
Oh, if you found it, then no.
Oh, no. Got baited by silicone.
Baited. That's me whenever I look for silver, man. I hate that they're the same color.
Yeah.
Nitrice. Does water exist?
Well, I found oxide.
I just want to check if the tossing filter is working. You know, like to get rid of it.
Oh yeah, I see.
Oh, here we go. Here's a bunch of water. Okay, and now we can even throw some of this into our base. Top up the tanks. I usually just use water as a thermal battery because it's like really, it's got such insanely good thermal capacity. On Europa, it's useful. You know, you heat it up and then you just have like a lot of hot water, and then that's all you need for heat. I like Europa. I think it's probably my favorite world in Stationeers just because of how once you have like if you have like a good amount of temperature, you really don't have to automate it for a long time. Like you could just run on like fumes forever, really.
So I have been really wanting to make a mod or something that made frames and windows and walls and stuff leaking heat.
Oh, there you go. Nice thing worked.
Yeah, nice.
And it's melting because it's the daytime.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay. Elmo,
time
to push the button.
Press the button, yeah.
Let's press the damn button. Hold on. There's one more critical step. Okay, now the button's ready to be pressed. All right. You do the honors, sir. I'm gonna get the angle. Hold on. There she goes. Hey. The USS shit-ass one, ready for launch. It's a thing of beauty. Okay, so now the way this is going to work is, so the mode on the left is what state it's in. The second number is the amount of fuel remaining. It needs 500 for the return flight. It will automatically turn around when it's running out. The number to the left of it is the number of minables in the area. So that's like, I don't know if that's the number of different types of ore or the rate at which it is mined. I'm not sure.
Right.
And then the right-hand side one, the last one, is the actual cargo capacity, like how many individual slots are being occupied. So it's not like the number of ores, it's like the number of ore pieces, which vary from 1 to 50 in size.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, I mean, while that's going, we should probably turn on this for starters. While that's going, I'm gonna see if we can speedrun a silo and just why? Just dump it in the hole. It's fine. Never have to mine again. All right, so if we want to recall it, you just pull the lever.
Yeah.
And it comes home. But I'm gonna let's let that mine for a little bit. We'll let it get up to like a couple hundred, and then we'll bring it home and see what we've got. Yeah, and because it's so effective, it should, and I say should, it should be able to fuel itself after just like a few seconds of flying.
Right.
Like it's like the ice miner is insanely effective. I want another locker. I swear if I just got backward streamers and I'm gonna be unhappy, you're gonna be unhappy, buddy. I'm currently running on batteries. I can go. We're gonna go a little bit longer just to tidy up, finish up here. But Elmo, I need to start winding down, man.
Yeah. No, 3 hours of this. I'm
no, it's pretty intense. Yeah.
low energy already.
I'd say. I mean, same. I'd say we've made some pretty amazing progress tonight, though. For a really, really, considering like we've had basically no plan or coordination. I'd say we've got a good thing going. All right, I'm gonna load up the spray paints, just so we've got a little locker. It's just a bit of a vanity project here. Let's just put down some organization and then we'll hold it happy.
Yeah.
What am I missing? We've got yellow, white, red, brown, blue. I want all my crayons. There's pink. I think I'll download your. You were the one who made the mod about the oh shit. You made the mod for the infinite paint, right? Is that you? Oh, okay.
No, I haven't made that one. No. So that's been around for a long time.
Oh, okay. I just see mods. I'm like, ah, that's Elmo. Yeah, that's must be. That's how it works. Oh, do you know what I do want to do, Elmo? One last thing is I'd like to give the different networks the different colors. So like, a battery output can be green, so we can know we can just plug into it with it at one look. This simplifies things. Workshop can be white. I like that. We've already got that going. Any atmospheric stuff can be like... how about pink? Yeah, there we go. Actually, you know what? Yellow. Yellow makes the most sense. You're right, chat. Panic, where is Miles? Miles is currently sitting in darkness, and it's a very unflattering image. I'll be honest with you. Okay, give a bit of color to the place, you know? Okay, workshop can be yellow as well. And what are we missing here? I don't. Can you print the auto? Oh, you can print the. You can paint the printers.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. All right. Well, I know what I'm doing.
Have you tried painting a stacker?
No.
It's the most unsatisfying thing ever.
It's the most pointless thing I've ever seen. Oh, that's great. There we go. We'll stick with the black and yellow theme. There we go. Oh no, I hate that. That's hideous. Why does it keep the blue? Okay, fine. I'll make you blue. You want to be blue? You could be blue. Okay. Elmo, can you think of anything else we need to wrap up before the next one?
No, I think we got it.
All right, let's bring our rocket home then, and then call that a good day. All right, let's shower ourselves in ore. Time for an ore shower. Okay, so it should just like fall back into the world. It's kind of hilarious the way it does this. Just give it a sec. That number 5 needs to. That's like the transit number. When it switches to 6, it's coming home.
Right.
As you see, the fuel's frozen. That's because it's like, I don't know. Oh wait, you got to pull the lever twice because the first time it's resetting the position. There we go. Now it's coming home. Whoop. It just like falls out of the sky. Hey, there we go.
No sound though.
No, it's because there's not enough air.
Yeah.
And then we'll pop the. It should pop the. There we go, conveyor on, and we should start just dumping ore onto the floor. Perfection. Oh, there's even a little pit for it. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Perfect.
And let's see if the ice is coming through. Should be. We need some lights, man. Open this.
Yeah.
Next project.
Totally.
Oh, uh-oh. Oh, the battery's dead. The battery's dead. Yeah.
Did it kick out any coal?
Let's have a look. Are you gonna pay for yourself? It's got a bunch of uranium. Hey, there's some cobalt. That's useful. I'm surprised it's still filtering. Oh, right. It'll just be putting the ice into the pipe where it can melt.
Yeah.
Come on, give us some coal. It can produce coal, but yeah, it's very slowly outputting. Yeah, I think next time it's silo time. Not just for this stuff, but also for the ice. Can the ices stack in silos? Will they melt?
No. Anything can go in silos.
Okay, but it won't melt. It's insulated. Yeah?
No, it's anything in silos. Silos is weird because when it sits in the silo, it's essentially just gone. It's
and there's like spawn back in. When
yeah,
there's the first call. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
I'll go turn the base on. Don't mind me. Still got a coal-powered base on the moon. Yes, Miles has come to Quebec to study the language of life. Listen, a little French immersion might be good for me. All right, is it working on this end?
Yeah, it's working.
There you go. As you can see, the rocket was flying for about, what was that, like maybe 65 seconds, and we have 200 ores already. Like, it's obscene. And, you know, we could just remove the ice miner, and then it's just ore. Like, we never have to go mining again. But you do need stackers and silos because otherwise, because you're going to end up with we'll have 15,000 silver that we don't ever use.
Yeah.
That is the one
exactly.
thing, is you can't choose. Alright, but this is working like a dream. The crushers seem to be keeping up.
Yep.
The tank it's gaining pressure. Nitrogen's gaining pressure. Oh, the one thing I am worried about, actually, now that I think about it, I don't think, can this filter keep up? It can. Okay, thank God. Yeah, because we got one for each of them. Yeah. Okay. I was a bit worried about the pipe overpressurizing. Yeah. But no, it looks like we're fine.
Yeah.
Okay, our small tank, that's our NOS tank. In fact, let me just name these. NOS tank. Can't type. This will be our CO2 tank. This will be oxygen, and this will be volatiles. What are we not storing? I feel like we're missing something. Oh, it's pollutant.
Yeah. Don't need. Well, I guess you need to store pollutant if you're making the pollutants, but
Yeah. At some point,
Probably
we'll stick down a portable scrubber with a with a filter
Yeah,
and just
yeah.
scrub the atmosphere. All right, but guys, I think that is us for tonight. Elmo, are you done? I'm done.
Yep.
I'm
done.
about to go pass out in a heap of my own shame. And thank you all so much for hanging out with us tonight. If you would like to see more of this, leave a like on this stream and let Elmo and I know over on my Discord server. Link in the description. Please check out Elmo's channel, linked in the description as well as mine. I've got a Europa playthrough. He's got a Venus playthrough. I think you'll find a lot of fun with both of them. And as always, subscribe for more ore. Bye-bye, boys.
Bye-bye.
Cheers. Bye-bye.